Well, hey, kids. I guess we're all here. Look at this. So, folks coming up. My wife will be up in a bit. Anybody else who wants to come up is more than welcome to come up. And we'll get this thing started at some point here. So, I'm actually, oddly enough, this is up on YouTuber channel as well as, or FishTuber channel as well as this channel. Because, I don't know, I'm weird. I figured I'd do it on two channels at the same time. And let's make sure I got everything done over there. Yep, I sure did. Cool on me. And let's see who's here. Hey, S, how you doing? Patty, what's up? Collab, what's up? I don't know why FishTuber posted on there, but okay, whatever. Brian, hi. And the rest of you guys will wait on. And there's Terry. There's Terry. What's up, man?
Oh, dude, I swear to God, if you read in the paper or see on the national news about a guy in Indiana that just went postal on a bunch of old folks home people. Yeah.
On old folks home? What? Why are we going postal on the old folks home?
Well, there's supposed to be a rehab center too, like a stroke rehab center.
Right.
Yeah. Just trying to get a hold of people.
Tough time over there.
Oh, it's horrible. They transfer you to 4 different people, and then you finally supposedly get to the person you're supposed to talk to, and then that person is gone for the day. It's like, really?
Yeah, I get that. What do you mean my intro song sounds like a car commercial? Get out of here. Get out of here. That's good stuff. No car commercials.
Oh, I missed the intro song.
It's my regular one when I do on everything. But apparently it sounds like a car commercial. So I'm trying to find some stream to follow today, but so far nobody else is up live yet. So
no, it's just 2 idiots.
Just us. All right.
Yeah, we can run with that.
I'm good with that. Oh, it's about to be 3 idiots. Look, now it's 3 idiots.
Hey. Don't let me in there with you guys. With you 2 idiots. Don't let me in there.
He's still not on the beach, is he?
No, he's still not on the beach. But you gotta remember that Kevin doesn't see as sharply as we do, so the beach isn't quite as much fun for him.
Yeah, you got a point.
I mean, that's a fact. Like, know, if the bikinis
are
blurry,
it's cold right now too.
Oh, and it's too cold too. Yeah, there's that.
My parents and my brothers, or my dad and my brother, are skiing right now.
Oh, collaboration. But
the 3 Stooges. Come on, man. I got
don't let me in with the 2 of them. Don't let me in with the 2 of those fools. Don't let me in with them.
You're stuck now. Sounds like a home improvement commercial. Man, they're picking on my theme song. They're picking on my theme song.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, you did. You hear it every time you see something on my channel because it's the thing.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, the front of my logo. And now it's a home improvement commercial. Listen, we'll improve your home. We're improving your home right now. All 3 of us improving your home. You might not know it, but it's true.
Yeah, you keep running with that. Let me know.
Terry. Long time no see, Terry.
Yeah, how about it?
Was it 15 minutes ago?
I think it was a little longer than that.
No, it wasn't really. It was only like 15 minutes ago. Not me. I actually like it. Good.
Beantown is live streaming, but I don't think any of us really want to listen to sports. Boston versus I don't know, whoever. Let's see. Ooh, there's a kelp forest cam. Maybe we'll watch a kelp forest cam.
Only if there's seahorses in it.
No, but it's cool. Let's do that anyway. We're gonna share screen. Yes, I know. Thank you. Chrome
20.
tab.
Yeah, that's about right.
One share. Okay, so we'll watch that for now. I don't know if there's anything worth commenting on over there, but
except it's a gigantically huge tank, and it's like a whole bunch of money in salt water.
Yep. It's pretty.
That's salt water, really?
Yeah.
I'm teasing, Terry. I'm purely teasing. I know it's obviously kelp. It's a saltwater tank. I was purely teasing.
What's interesting at the moment, though, is that there are not a lot of colorful fish, and that's one of the things that you know, that
Not
you're
every
saltwater.
saltwater fish is colorful.
I mean, I get that. But like, if you set up a saltwater tank, chances are you're going to try and set it up pretty colorful. And now, actually, of course, now that I said that,
Yeah, now all the colorful fish show up.
That's the way it works every freaking time. And I don't think that. Oh, hey, Andre's here. Andre's fishing again. Andre,
Is he?
how are you, man? Yeah, I think so.
It's taking him a few seconds to get up.
He better not throw back the freaking bait fish this time and turn him into catching something.
Here.
That's all I'm saying. When you catch the bait fish,
What happened?
I don't know. His phone probably crapped out on him. He's outside, you know, so you're on data connection. If you're on data connection, all sorts of weird stuff can happen. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate the fact it's so damn
What kind of
expensive.
shark is that?
I don't know, but it's cool. I don't know what those orange guys are either. Those pike fish are beautiful. Andre's back again. We're gonna try.
And
He's kind of back. He's coming back. He's slowly coming back. There he is. Now he's back.
Can he hear us?
There he
Can
is.
he hear us and can we hear him?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything yet.
Hello. Well, obviously, I'm not
you hear me?
talking to you. I'm talking to him.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Can you hear us?
Nope, apparently not. Oh, he's gone again.
He keeps on leaving us. What the heck?
I'm sure his phone.
He doesn't like us.
I'm sure his phone is.
He's hurting my feelings. My poor feelings.
You know, there's this other live. Let's see, where'd it go? Hold on, I'll find it before I switch this over. This other live that I've actually been watching. It's another saltwater stream. Johan, how are you, man?
Oh,
That's
for a
like
second
something-
there, I thought it was Andre again trying to
No,
get
it's
up.
not Andre again. No.
Sorry, Andre. Dang it. I was hoping you would come up. It looked kind of cold there. What's the temp there, Andre? I don't even remember where he lives.
Who,
But I
Jan?
know he can hear us.
Or
Andre.
Oh.
Who did you think I was asking about?
Jan?
Jan?
Jan? Jan?
Jan. It's the same.
Listen, someone corrected me and said it's Jan, not Jan. So I
Oh,
corrected with it. Now it's your
It's
turn.
Jan?
It's Jan.
Yep, it's Jan. Yep.
Oh,
Thank you, Mike.
I did
So
not read.
Somebody corrected me, so I fell
When
in
did,
line.
when did they correct you?
I don't know, on the stream earlier yesterday, I think.
I don't
It's
remember.
You know who it was? It was Mr. Manifesto corrected me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And he was correct, and so I listened and I learned.
About what? I'm sorry, I missed it.
yeah. Obviously, his name is. What
How'd
is
your
it?
phone call go?
My name is Jan. My name is Jan.
Don't ask.
Jan. Yeah,
Jan.
not so well, huh? Sorry. Man, I know dealing with freaking, those kinds of medical establishments are just ridiculously. Wow, look at him.
Wow, that's beautiful. Wow.
He was
That was
gorgeous.
really,
Mhm.
really, really cool.
Yeah, it was.
I hope
Yeah,
you
it
come
was.
back. Come back.
It's probably a really
That
big
is
tank. We
okay.
might not see him for a while, but
Oh, this tank is huge.
I'm
Just
sure.
the kelp alone. If you've ever seen kelp, it's a big plant.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
Hey,
is there a reason-
Carlos. We have Carlos in the room. What's up, man? How are you?
No, do we?
We do.
I
From
don't see.
Royal Fish Aquatics.
Oh,
Hi.
Oh, you know what?
I thought-
You might not see him because he might be on the FishTuber channel. Because like I said, I'm
Oh.
running it on both of them. So,
I see.
oh well, no,
it.
you should see him anyway because you're in chat on here on StreamYard.
I see it.
Thanks for showing up, Carlos.
Wait, you can do it on two
Hi,
different
Carlos.
ones?
Yeah, I've got two of them
FishTuber
running at the
and-
same time. I have it running on
How?
FishTuber and on. I just in StreamYard. I just chose those two locations to stream to.
Do you pay for it?
Nice.
Do it. Well, yeah. I mean, it's on the.
Do you pay for StreamYard?
Yes.
No, I don't pay for StreamYard.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You have the
pay for
basic, or what do you have?
Just the
Mike?
basic. Just the basic.
Okay.
But you can stream to 3 different places on the basic.
But
I did
but
not
I'm
realize that.
Hmm
I'm gonna pay for it. So yeah.
It is true.
Do you
I want-
do
I want-
Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a stream on the Facebook group, and then there's a stream on
Oh.
both of the YouTube channels. But there won't be. Hey there, Ray's Aquatics. How are you? Jeremy
no
Reed,
way.
Greg the
Check
Guppy
this
Guy.
out. Wow. This is
That's
wow.
beautiful. That is freaking. There's that shark again.
Oh. Yeah.
He is-
so-
he is so
oh,
special.
hey, another one. Another one.
Yeah, he's different though. He's not the same kind of guy. I don't think.
Double,
Oh no,
double. I
maybe he
see
is. Maybe he
two.
is the same.
I
Maybe
see
he is
two.
the same kind of guy. Okay, yeah. Freaking beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
I know, right? Don't we all wish we had this aquarium in our living room?
No,
Mm-hmm.
No.
absolutely not.
Oh man, I'll
Mhm.
take this in my living room any day of the week.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
scuba dive
Yeah.
to clean the
Oh
bottom.
my
of it.
God, how would
Yes,
you clean
but I
that
want
thing?
different.
Scuba. Scuba. Hi, Brienne. How are you? I have not rescued any guppies, Brienne. In fact, we have very, very few small fish. Most everything we have is large. We do have some tetras and some barbs.
Why
And
tetras?
I don't know.
Why
That's what
tetras and barbs? That seems
So
odd.
somebody dropped off, man. That's what somebody dropped off. They went, I don't have room for these. They're here. Take them. So we did. And we've got
Tetras are
corridors.
beautiful. I love tetras. Corys. I love corys.
I like them too. I like them too. Hey, we got somebody else popping in. Who's popping in? I heard the sound. Oh, Andre's trying to come up again.
Andre.
There he is. There he is.
is. Are you
Okay.
fishing now?
Did I finally make it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that
are. Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
I
you made
hear you. Yeah, yeah.
There
Hey,
you are.
Mike,
Hey, man.
Can you hear us?
I flipped my camera. Hold on.
We can hear you, kind of. You're crackling. I don't know if you can hear us, though.
Here we go.
Oh. What do you got? What do you got?
He's
hold on, hold on.
barbecuing.
Oh,
He's barbecuing.
barbecuing. Look at this.
No way.
Different day yesterday.
Wait, hold on. Just pop
Why
him
do
in
I
solo
hear an
layout for a minute.
echo?
I don't know, because you're echoing.
I'm not.
Actually-
Better than
hearing.
yesterday.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I see a carp yanking that fishing pole in the water in like 5 minutes.
Hey,
Actually,
Or has he got a stick there to stop it? Okay.
yeah, he does. He has something in place to hold it.
What, Jan?
I got a half a kilo of chicken waiting for me. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. Because
You know,
now I'm hungry too.
Right. Man, I have an air fryer, but it's stuck in storage. I never pull it to freak out because it's just too
You're
big.
kidding
It's
me.
like it's like the size of my freaking sink. So
Oh,
to pull it
I
out, I
got
have to clear counter space and make room for it and get it all plugged in. So it literally sits in the storage room
Okay.
forever.
okay.
Except you know what I
can
do
see
use
it.
it for? Every once in a while, like once every 6 months or so, I'll get a really, really good price on a London broiler or roast, and I will use it to make jerky.
Ooh.
Hey, Steph is in the
Nice.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Steph,
need
how are you?
I
Hey,
need my laptop. I don't see the chat. What is
Mike?
this?
Mike,
What?
is there a way to turn on notifications on FishTuber?
Yeah.
So that we get notified when streams are going on?
Well, yeah. If you subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on, I don't think that actually won't do it. There is not yet, but I can make it. Yep. I
Because
can
that was
definitely set it
one
up to
thing
do
that I would like. And then, are you gonna upgrade the bandwidth? Because it seems a little bit slow to get on.
It's going to go on what's called Cloudflare, and Cloudflare will
Okay.
cache it, and it will be instant fast. But I can't do that yet
Cool.
until I'm done with it because I'm still working on it. And if I put it on there when I make changes, it won't show up, which pisses me
Oh,
off.
got it. Okay.
Carlos,
I'm putting on my new
Carlos?
modem. So
Carlos, that's the Monterey Aquarium, buddy.
I was all pumped up thinking that this new modem was going to really, really bring it over the top, and it didn't.
No?
My download speed was in the 600 to 700s, and my upload speed is in like the 40 to 50.
Oh, well,
range.
that's fast, dude. I don't know what you're expecting. That's good speed.
More. Dude, that's the way I am. I want more.
Hey there, Aristotle. How are you? Well, I don't know if you're
He's
getting
so
more.
greedy.
I mean, you're gonna have
He's
to go
so
out and buy a
greedy.
$3,000 freaking what do they call them? T1 line into your house that then
Yeah,
runs
I want
direct into
fiber. I want fiber fast.
the. Well, then I guess you're gonna have to get fiber and go fiber fast.
It's not available yet.
Oh, that sucks. We have it, but but it's Verizon and they suck. They absolutely suck. You do not want them as your service provider, and that's unfortunate because they do have the best, speediest service.
I have.
Hey, Geek Boy, how are you?
AT&T. They're not great either.
Well, we've got Spectrum here. We used to have Bright
No,
House.
I like. Okay.
And Spectrum bought out Bright House. Bright House was amazing. Bright House had the best customer service of all time. Spectrum has corporate customer service, which is, if we don't want to treat you like a human being, we will not, because we are a corporation and don't care about you.
Wait a minute. What? You
Spectrum.
talk to Comcast? What?
Oh, Comcast is horrible. God, they're the worst.
They are really
They are
seriously.
the worst.
That's all we have, though.
Yeah, those guys, they're the worst. They are known for doing things specifically to screw over their customers, like on purpose. Like they do it not even like it's going to benefit them. They do it just to be bastards. I don't like them at all.
I have Wide Open West, or WOW is what it's called.
I've never even heard of them.
It's just, all of our internet providers are area by area.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
Hello, Mr.
Hey,
Manifesto.
Mr. Manifesto, you coming up? Steph, how'd it go for all the organizing? Did it go okay?
What are we
I know she's-
organizing?
It was like I want to say Paralympics.
Who is organizing Paralympics?
Steph, I believe,
That's interesting.
if I remember correctly. It's Paralympics, if I'm not mistaken. I forget exactly what she called it, but I thought that's what it was.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna just for funs and giggles, we're gonna change our stream for a second. Let me see if I can. Let's see, share.
Why are you going to stop the stream? How dare you?
No. I'm not gonna stop it. I'm not gonna stop
No,
it.
he's
know.
going to change what we're looking
I'm
at.
gonna change what we're looking at.
He said change the stream.
Oh, stop it!
I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay.
I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of home here. Of course, we may have to watch it.
Geek Boy says, I can disorganize anything you want.
There we go. We are now looking at Fort Myers Beach. That's as close to home as I have on live stream.
Fundraiser Special Olympics. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you.
That is actually one of my favorite fishing piers when I can get down to it. I haven't been down there in a very long time, but you hit that place at night, it's just gorgeous. You can catch everything off of there.
Why do you got to hit it? Can't you just walk on it?
Really? Do we have to do that? Is that absolutely
I had
necessary?
to go there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's home though. That's it right there.
That
Actually,
is pretty.
Yeah, the beach looks a little crowded for considering what time of year it is, but it was warm today. It was like 80. It was definitely 80. We're debating moving to Florida in the future. Well, I'll tell you what, Florida has its attractions. It also has its reasons not to. So if you ever want to have that conversation, I'll be more than glad to share. Those people are not glowing nearly enough. Well, no, the tourists probably aren't out there yet. It's probably still just us. The tourists don't show up for a while. They start to go home after Easter. Yeah. So we get about 4 or 5 months of tourist-free beaches, which is great.
Yeah, when it's really, really, really hot.
Yeah, that is true. But we know how to find
everybody in their right mind moves north.
You get used to it though. If you live here year round, you get accustomed to it, and it's not that bad, right, Carlos? Spring break, but that doesn't look like spring break to me. I mean, even there, it doesn't look like spring break to me, even though I know it is. But
That's why we're here, because my brother's spring break.
Hey there, honey. And Liz. My wife and Liz just popped in. All right, that was fun for a minute. We'll go back here. All right. There's another really cool aquarium that I've been watching. Oh, look at that guy.
Nice.
God, he's got beautiful color. Speckles all along the bottom of him. How are they muted? Oh, they muted themselves. Okay. That's fair. They can do that. Well, hello, Jess. How are you?
Is she back from the hospital yet?
From the hospital? What was Jess doing in the hospital?
Yeah, I don't know. She was in a waiting room for something.
Where are you?
She was at the doctor's office.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's not the hospital, man. That's just
Oh.
hanging out at the doctor's
I
office.
didn't say she was in intensive care, okay?
Listen, don't put us all into a flurry like that. You're like, she's at the hospital. Is she back from the hospital? No, she's not back from the hospital. She's back from Dr. Ed, who checked to see if she had toenail fungus or something. Stop it.
Wait a minute. You just accused Jess of having toenail fungus. And
No,
there ain't no way. I am fairly certain she grooms her toenails pretty well.
You don't know. Jess, hey, Jess, do you have toenail fungus? Headed home,
Yeah.
landed, had an eye appointment.
That's what
see,
it was, an
see.
eye appointment.
See, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. You're out there like scaring us into thinking that, somebody had a heart attack. She's like, got an eye appointment.
Well, what I do,
Toenail fungus.
I'm scared that she's got toenail fungus.
That
scares the hell out of me.
No, listen, us fishy people, we're always walking around in water. You could have toenail fungus. You just don't know. You just don't know. Lots of weird stuff happens when you're walking around in fish water all the time. Found a koi fish. Andre, you found a koi? That's freaking cool. Did you catch it? Oh, I guess he's not. I guess his phone is really kicking his butt. He's not making it up. Kevin is good. Everyone is checking on the few things I need. Day off. Our office lady in charge of food orders, etc. Oh, okay. We're talking about the fundraiser thingamajigger. Jeff says painted toenails. Very nice toes. Thank you very much. Toenail fungus scares the hell out of me too. Yeah, I get that.
It's freaking hilarious.
Did you see Patty's comment?
So you're trying to cover the fungus with nail paint, you said.
Painted toes are very nice toes.
Yeah, I need to go call and get mine done with my grandma. She's been bugging me to go get ours done.
All right, I just
You
take
should
away
definitely
your
live
man
stream.
card right then and there. Your man card just got revoked.
No, he should definitely live stream that. That would be entertaining as hell. Him getting his toenails done.
How would that be interesting?
It just would, trust me.
Somebody would watch it, I guarantee it. Now, if you do want to get a what is that manicure? No, pedicure, right? That's your feet.
Manicure or pedicure? Which one? Manicure or pedicure?
If you do it with a
Pedicure's feet,
Gara,
manicure.
if you do it with a Gara species, the fish that goes around, and then I'd be cool with
Eat
it.
your feet, those guys.
Oh, like the doctor
Yeah.
fish?
Yeah.
Oh, I love those things. Those are cool. I've done that several times.
It's Flipper.
Mhm.
No more Flipper.
He'll be
Wait,
back.
what?
He'll be back. Don't worry. Flipper will come
Who?
back. Flipper?
Who?
Flipper?
Kevin's too young to know what Flipper
Kevin.
is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. These kids these days.
I have no freaking clue. What the hell is
Bye,
Flipper?
Carlos. We'll see you later, brother. Thanks for popping in.
Hey, Fisher Aquatics.
Hey, Fisher Aquatics. Oh, yeah. See, that's what I want. I want a giant freaking aquarium, just my whole freaking house. I'll live somewhere else, and I'll come visit the aquarium.
You can just buy a season pass for the Shed Aquarium, and at least for me.
Okay, Jess, I can
now
give you
look
some
at
computer
that.
help.
That is
Probably not
gorgeous.
right this very moment, but certainly.
What computer help do you need, Jess?
I don't know. What computer help do you need, Jess?
There's two of us that I think know our way around computers. I don't know about anybody else. but I
Just
know the
finished
two of
setting
us.
up my first vinegar eel culture. Interesting. Patty just called you out, Terry.
Well, what'd I miss?
She said, Kevin, you were fine with getting your nails done, and only insecure males would have a problem with it. Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree.
You can count on Patty to put a kick right in your ass over that stuff. After dark, too much to type. Okay, fine, Jess, fine. You can text me too, you know. I can do two things at once, contrary to popular opinion. What is that fish, and
I have
where
no
do I
clue.
get one?
You
Look
can't.
at that
You
thing.
couldn't.
I now know I can't live without having it, though.
That was freaking cool. I don't know what that was, but it was cool.
It's probably something super rare.
Okay, Mike, I've texted you several times.
And I have replied to you several times. What do you mean? Did you text me just now?
No.
Well, I've replied to you every time you texted me today there, chunky monkey.
Not while we were on stream.
Oh, well, okay. That's fine. Of course, now I have it up, and I could if I wanted to, if I chose to.
If you chose to, exactly.
If I chose to.
Looks like a stingray and lionfish is what S is saying.
Yeah, it did look like a mixture between a stingray and a lionfish. It was an interesting creature. I have no idea what that was.
And 2 paramedic vehicles next door. I think one of the grandparents had
They're coming for you, buddy.
Yeah,
They're coming for you. It might be a type of file fish. Maybe. Man, I don't know what that was. It was weird. We all know what those guys are, though. Hi, guys.
No clue what those are. What are those?
Mean little bastards. That's what they are.
They are mean little bastards. They are mean little bastards. That is true. That is a true story. For such little fish, they are incredibly aggressive.
Yeah, they're definitely assertive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at those guys. Man, those are pretty. Those are pretty. I don't actually know what they are, but I
That's
might.
some sort of rabbit fish, right?
Yeah, they do look kind of like a rabbit fish. They're freaking cool. HSFI more. Backwards fish room. Don't know why I keep trying to read that all out. There's your lionfish. They are pretty too.
Why are we watching this again? Is there nothing better on?
Nobody else is streaming right now.
No.
So we're watching the aquarium stream.
Now that looks like somebody's fish tank. Honestly, it really does.
It does, yeah.
If I want to watch that, I can just go to their channel. Why do I
Listen,
need
you're
to
not watching
watch
that. You're talking to me. You're talking to me.
Exactly. Then why don't? Whatever.
Listen. You just mind your own business. That's what we're watching right now.
Hey, Big E support group.
Hey, Big E support group. What's up?
Oh, Mike, I love you.
Oh,
I'm
look at
just
that big
giving
guy.
you a hard time.
I
but
know
it
you
is
are.
Funny.
I know you are. Listen,
If I wanted to watch their stream, I would go to their stream. But I'm
Except
on
you
here
are
'cause I want
currently
to talk
watching
to you.
Yes, and you're currently doing both. See how you can do two things at once? It's amazing.
I can really? I didn't
You
know
might.
I could.
You might even
I
be
didn't
able to text
realize I
me, and I
could.
might even reply to you. I mean, you just don't know. That would be three things at once. It's crazy, but it's possible.
Steph, why is Kevin such a cry ass? Thanks.
I think that hermit needs a smaller shell.
He does appear to need a smaller shell. It looks to me like
really looks like that.
I think he's more ambitious than what he
Wait,
thinks.
look,
at him
he's getting
go!
flipped over.
Look at that!
He's crushed now, but he did get it over. Tough guy.
Yeah.
He's like, hold my beer, I got this.
Oh,
did, too.
really? Really, Sean? Those are all your tanks? I didn't realize that. Patty. Lol.
Boy, that is my dream right there. Is just to run a freaking full blown aquarium. Look at that. Look at
I know,
that
Geek
freaking
Boy.
shot.
I just have to give Mike shit. That's all.
Man, just get busy.
It's
Give somebody
fine.
else
What can I say? It's fine. What can I say?
I want to know why in the heck of those lionfish aren't just going to town on those itty bitty fish.
'Cause they did
Whatever
that
they
30
are,
minutes ago.
evidently,
They
were
did that
not
30
edible.
minutes ago. No, they already did that. They ate them all. They're stuffed. They're all hanging out like, I don't need any more of that. Yeah. Mhm.
Guys, I'm going to sleep, man.
Oh, Jan, you giving it up already?
Yeah, I have to because a couple hours I go to work. So
All right, Jan.
Bye,
All
Ian.
right, brother. Well, we will see you tomorrow.
yeah,
Bye, Ian.
most definitely. Next week I'm the whole week. No, Monday I'm working, and the rest of the week I'm free. So
All right, cool. So we'll get to hang a bit more. Cool,
Sounds
cool,
good.
man.
Yay.
I don't
We'll
know.
go
I
do-
want his job.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's John. It's John.
Jean.
Okay, I want your job.
I got a great job. I got
Sean.
the best job ever. So yeah.
All right, brother.
See you
Go get some
tomorrow,
sleep.
guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye,
Have a
Sean.
great day. Have a great
Yeah.
evening. Bye bye.
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 Oh, what is that? Is that a butterfly fish?
Yeah.
Steph says, "Let the man sleep."
Oh, I
Vacation.
don't know.
Or is that an angel?
It's an angel, I think, actually. Yeah, I think it's an angel.
Did he say?
Yeah, it's an
Wow.
angel.
Look at that
Look at
thing.
him. God.
Mike, did he say his name is Jean?
Yeah, it's
Is that
Jan.
how you pronounce it?
Jan.
Jean?
Yeah.
Okay.
The J is a Y. Jan. And if you can try to do it in a Dutch accent if you want.
No, thank you. That's a little bit too ambitious.
I need a couple
I
more.
would, I would look even more of a fool of myself.
God, look
I
at
would
he
make-
is a
I would
monster.
make way more of a fool of myself. Just saying.
That's
You
a
live,
two and a-
you live in Florida by the coast, right, Mike?
Yeah.
How big of a problem are these things?
Not that much. You rarely see them. I mean, they do show up, and they eat coral. One of the things they do that's really nasty
Yes.
is they eat coral.
What
So-
are they?
Lionfish.
Oh,
I didn't
And,
think I thought they were predators.
They are. But they will eat.
spiny-
They will eat live corals. They will destroy. They'll destroy coral beds fast. They are happy to.
Now, are they more of a problem on the Atlantic coast or the Gulf?
No, I mean Florida has a huge problem with them, but we don't really see them very often. Like, they're around. I've never caught one. I've never managed to cast net one. I've never run across one in real life, but they are here,
you've
and
never
they do
managed to what?
run across a lionfish in real life.
Oh,
I mean, I've seen them in tanks. I've never actually seen one in the wild, but they do. They are apparently here by the gazillions.
well,
so-
so apparently the Siamese sea star will eat double its mass in coral.
Those guys,
And
munch.
so they're actually paying scuba divers to go and inject them and basically kill them.
Yeah.
On the Great Barrier Reef because they're
yuck.
killing they're
Look at that
eating
pretty
all of the
boy.
coral.
Yuck.
Look
Hey-
at that pretty
hey, Paul.
boy. God, he's gorgeous.
Why would you even want a fish like that?
Oh, they are so amazing.
They're
They're little helicopters, man. And look at them blink. Look at the eyes. They're puppy dogs, man. They're amazing fish.
Terry. Terry, we love you.
Terry hates cute. If it isn't a speedy predator, Terry hates it. He hates cute.
Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely sounds like him.
What is that?
Sorry, did I say
I
that
think
one out
that's
loud?
chromis. That's probably some chromis of some kind.
Probably. Look at the blue eyes. Now those guys we see a lot of. They're freaking everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta watch your feet. They'll barb the shit out of you, and then you have to pee on it. Yeah.
What is that?
Stingray. We have we get stingrays.
Oh.
We get these stingray migrations sometimes that are.
So in other
thousands
words,
of them.
you'll learn who your friends are.
Yep, that's an absolute fact. But we literally get migrations of thousands of them. There, you will, if you go wading out deep enough in certain parts to where you hit the sandbars, there will be thousands of them, and they'll swim around you. They're cool. I mean, like you can stand right in the middle of these thousands of them just swimming around you, and they won't mess with you. And they'll rub against you and kind of freak you out a little bit, but they won't mess with you. The problem is when you find one accidentally by stepping on them. That's when you got to worry about it.
Yeah.
Because they immediately turn around and poke the hell out of you. Yeah, vinegar or soda. Well, I don't know about soda. I think vinegar works. Soda might, but
I mean, I'd be willing to pour vinegar on you.
Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
The Xenia.
Uh-huh. Just popping like that. God, they're amazing. Man, yeah, that's my dream. I want to own an aquarium. Mr. Manifesto says, but pee away. Listen, when somebody comes running out of the water screaming bloody murder, you pee on it. You don't have time to go run to the store and get vinegar.
Like I said, you'll know who your friends are.
Man, they've got a lot of lionfish at this aquarium. A lot. God, they really are pretty fish. And you understand why people want to keep them in aquariums.
Okay, Steph is saying she thinks that they are jellyfish, not stingrays.
No, that was a stingray. Jellyfish look like jelly. Actually, I'd like to see some jellyfish in this. We have some really cool freaking jellyfish around that are... You don't get to see them very often because in the wild, you're either running away wildly, hoping that they don't sting you, or, most of the aquariums just don't keep them in large numbers. They've got some small tanks for them from time to time, but yeah, I literally, to have an just rent a room in an aquarium for like forever would be amazing. Yeah, see, that's a stingray. Right there. That's not a jelly. He's a pretty stingray too. Look at the blue dots on him.
Doesn't that mimic what's the blue ring?
What?
Because that's not a blue ring, but there is the blue ring, and that thing can like kill you in a heartbeat, ain't it?
Yeah, but you're talking about octopus, not
what?
Not
Oh, jellyfish stings were the ones you pee on.
Oh, well, you pee on both of them. They're the same kind
I
of sting.
was so confused. I'm like,
I was too.
What?
Look, if
why is
a
Steph
good
yelling
friend
at
of
me?
yours comes out and goes, "Damn it, my leg hurts," just pee on him, and it doesn't matter what it was.
The man-o-war is a monster jellyfish. Those things. Oh, look at that guy.
Now, isn't that the man-o-war that's in that movie 7 pounds or whatever?
Yes.
That he killed himself using?
Yes.
He like carried it around with him.
Yeah. That was a great movie. God, that was a heartbreaking, unbelievable movie. Like, I own it, and I've only watched it one time because it just saps all the life out of you all the way through it until the end, and then you're just like, God. So it's one of those movies that like everybody should see once for sure, but you're probably not going to watch it again after. But yeah, the man-o-war, we get infestations of man-o-war every now and again. Like, so just having to do with the weather and the water temperature and whatever. Sometimes they like massively breed, and there will be hundreds of thousands of millions of them all over the freaking place, and they will kill the hell out of you. Those things, their tendrils are like 8-9 feet long, and when they wrap them around your body, you're a done deal. I mean, they don't screw around. Those things will poison the crap out of you.
Hi, Lori. Okay, Mike. I thought I was a mod, and now I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'm just complaining as usual.
God, Kevin. Let's see if anybody else has popped up alive, because I will go hop on whoever's live pops up, but so far
nobody. Right now, it's dead. It's dead right now for some reason.
Well, because everybody did it yesterday is why. Everybody was on yesterday. So
until like 4 or 5, it's dead. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it's 5:40 right now. So
in 3 hours.
Your time?
For me, it's like 5 p.m.
Gotcha.
my time, which would be like 8 p.m. your time.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, I still didn't get the water change started on the koi tank, but I will do it probably at some point here while we're mucking about. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at that puffer. Look at him.
Did you see that gorgeous salt puffer?
I did see that beautiful puffer. And Terry does not love that puffer because Terry is a puffer hater. And
yeah, I know.
I'm coming. Thank you. I don't know how somebody's a puffer hater. I don't get it. Coolest fish on the planet. Did Terry drop out on us? Because he'd be interjecting here.
I think he left.
Oh, he did. He walked on for a minute. Those guys just look like goldfish. You know what I have? Just so everybody can ooh and ah, I have a maple donut and a fresh cup of coffee. I know it's rude, but listen, it's mine.
You can do what you want on your stream.
Uh-huh.
It's yours.
Jesus Christ, the maple donut is godlike. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea, but it's amazing. Oh, Geek Boy, I'm sorry you have to work, brother. What is that? Anybody know what that is? Oh, here's a triggerfish. Those are my favorite saltwater fish are triggerfish. That's a negro trigger. The one we had jumped himself up onto a dry space in the tank. He actually landed on a dry space from the filter that was in the tank and ended up dying because he couldn't get back in the water. I was so disappointed. He was a freaking cool fish, though. Wow, those are big clowns. No, he didn't make it out. He didn't make it out of the tank. He made it up on top of the filter, and then couldn't wiggle his way off of it back into the water. It was pretty tight space between the filter and the top of the tank, and I think he just got himself wedged in there. How he managed to jump into that space, I'm not sure. But he did. Morris Idol. Yes, that's exactly what that was, Geek Boy. Thank you.
Trying to remember what in the heck those other ones. There was two.
Where the heck did you go?
He had stuff to do. Oh, octopi. I will never keep an octopus. I will never keep one. But
you ditched us for a few, and we didn't know you left.
Well, listen, he's a grown man. He can do what he wants.
Yeah,
I really didn't think anybody was going to miss me.
Well, we missed you, but
we missed you.
But you're a grown man. You do what you want.
And grown.
You know, I don't have somebody just handing me beers. You know,
right?
I gotta hire an in-house waitress.
What the hell are we looking at? What are we looking at? What is that?
That is a sea slug of some kind.
Mm-hmm. God, what a colorful thing.
Oh, some of them are absolutely incredibly gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
They're incredibly hard to keep alive too.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try keeping them in a tank, but that guy looked like a penguin. Did you see him go by to the left there?
I agree. They are escape artists.
Are those the striped ones? Those are sergeant majors, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yeah, they're incredible escape artists. Freaking, I mean, I love octopus, and to be able to look at one every day would make me happy. But honestly, I think they're too smart to be kept in aquariums. They don't deserve it. They're at least as intelligent as we are in just a different way, and I don't feel like they should be.
Octopus?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them are so incredibly short-lived anyways. It's like, what's the point?
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that tail. Look at it. Just look at that. What a thing.
This is why you keep saltwater.
That's a trigger. Yeah. Yep. That's why you keep saltwater right there. I love triggerfish. Triggerfish are my favorite saltwater fish. Look at those little guys.
Yeah, like I actually got stung by one of those.
Yeah.
That catfish, I forget their name, but they're actually they're readily available in the hobby.
Okay.
Just don't grab one.
Or it'll tell you why. Yeah.
And I mean, it's a little bit worse than a bee sting, to be honest with you.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
They are mildly venomous.
I'll tell you what, hanging around in the ocean for as many years as I have, you get tagged by stuff every once in a while. And you don't know what it is because, it just swims up and tags you and runs away. and you end up with strange welts from strange creatures, and you always wonder what they were.
Starts swelling up. And
Mhm.
where's the Benadryl?
Exactly. Yeah. Or you jab your toe on something, and your first impression is that you just managed to kick something sharp, but it turns out to be something venomous, and your toe blows up to the size of a freaking grapefruit. I lost an anemone about 6 months ago. No idea why. He was perfectly fine. The two clowns that had bonded with him were, perfectly fine with it. Everything was great.
When you first said that, I thought, what did it do? Just get up and crawl and go away?
No, it turned itself
Which
inside
is
out.
possible, by the way.
It is if you have enough space for them to do. Well, they do. They move around. But no, in this case, it turned itself inside out. It went all freaking weird on me, and I don't know why.
Really, Geek Boy? What the heck were you getting stung by?
Any number of things. You go snorkeling and poking around, sticking your hands in holes and stuff.
Oh,
From time
well,
to time,
in
you're
that
gonna get
case,
stung.
yeah, but
Freaking sea turtles. Beautiful, graceful freaking creatures.
they are cool.
Not quite as cool as that maple donut was, but they're cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Geek Boy, you're absolutely right. God, that's it. Look at that stingray. Look at him. Same guy. He is just gorgeous.
Hi, everybody.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
We are
So when are
enjoying.
we turning the living room into this?
See, you know what's great about having a wife that likes fish as much as you do? She asked you when you're turning the living room into an aquarium.
Yeah, but I didn't see her volunteering to build it.
She would. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be right there.
Break
can
out the
afford-
tape measure. You
we
go,
can
girl.
afford it, I
When you
guarantee
get
you it
done,
would
come
be.
and build one at my house, too.
Right.
Yeah, convince my parents too and build me one, will ya?
We'll just make our rounds, right?
No, just
Yeah, there you
filtering
go.
the doggone
Perfect.
thing, man. That'd be crazy.
Oh, look at the
I know
we need
the triggers.
full of
Look
those.
at the freaking tail on that trigger. The U-shaped long. They're amazing. They're amazing.
Geek Boy. No, never stuck my hand in anything. I am very aware of what can happen to things that go into holes in the reef.
You know what?
Sometimes-
If you just
sometimes they don't
left
come out.
off the what do they call that? A preposition.
Hi, Lori.
Preposition?
Anyways,
proposition?
in the reef, if you would have just left that out,
Yeah,
you could go so many ways with that comment.
that comment.
Collaboration. I found Dory.
Found lots of Dory, actually.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's a trigger.
Oh.
That's a yellow.
Gorgeous.
What do they call them?
And that
I
parrotfish.
can't
Anyway,
remember
trigger.
right now.
Yep.
The parrotfish that just left the screen.
And then there's.
Whose
Beautiful.
dog is that?
Oh, his teeth look
Oh, that's
Now,
our
believe it or
puppy
not,
speaking.
I
Just
talked
keep
to a
swimming.
few people
Just
that
keep
actually
swimming.
work at the
Just
Shed
keep
Aquarium,
swimming.
Yeah.
and the only fish they worry about is their moray eels. Their
Well,
moray
yeah.
eels will, while they're trying to do tank maintenance and clean the glass and stuff, every
Swim up
once
behind
in a
them and
while,
tag
a
'em.
moray will just come up and grab somebody.
Yeah. That does not surprise me. They are
Terry,
very inquisitive. Moray eels are. If you're scuba diving and you run across one, they are not the least bit afraid to come out and check you out. And any fish that's willing to come check you out is equally as willing to bite the hell out of you.
Yeah, they don't have any fear, and they got a ton of teeth.
Yep.
Terry, it's too early for that kind of innuendo.
What?
We got to save the innuendo
Hey,
for after
wait,
9.
That's what Geek Boy said.
I did not insinuate anything. If your mind went there, that's on you.
Actually, Terry's just mad that you didn't leave that so it was an insinuation. That's all. He's not insinuating anything. He's insinuating that you should have insinuated. That's what's playing there. Whoever that is, tell them I don't care.
Yeah.
How about that one little black fish that's roaming around in that school of whatever those beautiful guys are?
Well, he's the one over there
there's a
going, yeah,
couple of them.
you ain't
There's a
going to
couple
eat
of
me.
I used to hand feed my snowflake moray. Ooh.
Hey, chalupa. No tomatoes. I don't understand
Hey,
why
Travis.
you want a chalupa with no tomatoes, but I mean, I'm all for the extra tomatoes on my chalupa. Chalupa. Chalupa is a great word. Chalupa. You can have a lot of fun with that. Granted, I'm not right now, but you can. You can.
Oh my God, Fender, you are like drooling so much.
You got to wonder what kind of bubblers they've got to make that many bubbles. Oh, look at that guy.
That is cool.
No, that's pure hatred right there.
It's
He's gonna
beautiful hatred.
Okay, you know, Fender.
You know, if ever there was anything for the Chinese to base a dragon off of, you're looking at it right there. That is the Chinese dragon.
That is cool.
For sure. Yup. See, I agree, Collab. That's a cutie with an attitude.
Oh, don't get me wrong. They're cute as all get out. But yeah, when there are certain animals out there that might be cute as as crazy, but when they're looking at you, they're not looking at you like, oh, okay, you're gonna be my buddy. They're looking at you like going, can I eat you?
That's a true story.
Or
Your food in there. Everybody sizes you up to see if you're tasty.
Steph says or fish, and Travis says, Mike, you can have his tomatoes.
Okay.
You
well,
can
that's
have
fine.
all the tomatoes.
Listen, I'll take all your tomatoes. I always take Heather's pickles. So I'll take the tomatoes and the pickles. Everything's fine.
Yeah, just don't tell everyone, or else they'll take it. They'll give it all to you.
All right, I'll take them. I'll take them. Listen,
Yeah,
just give me
until
a
you
bag
get-
of tomatoes and pickles. I'm fine.
Okay, I'll remember that next
I
time.
will. I'll make cucumber salad. It's amazing.
What's your address again, so I can send you
Send
like
me a bunch of
a
cucumbers and tomatoes.
crap ton of tomatoes?
Yeah, you can send them. Send them.
pickles.
I'll take them. What I don't eat will go in the compost pile and feed my worms. It'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to see any oarfish in here. Those guys are deep, deep, deep sea terrifying. But they're amazing. They are cool freaking fish. Every once in a while, they wash up on a beach somewhere, and everybody goes crazy. Look at it's that thing again. What is that thing? Look at that thing.
No, that one's different.
It is different, but it's the same kind of fish. Look at that thing. What
See,
the
that's
hell?
more of a lionfish. That's
It
a
does-
type of
it does-
lionfish, and the other one's
It does look
worms.
like lionfish. Yeah, the other one wasn't. You're right. Correct. There's some angels for you. Look at those guys. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, we should all get together and just open an aquarium. Why can't we do that? Let's just all get together and open a freaking aquarium.
Well,
Why not a
okay,
fish
go
store?
for it, but yeah, count me out.
Why not a fish store? I'd rather have a fish store.
Yeah, 'cause I
Why?
don't care
You know
about,
how much work that is?
Yeah, true.
not to mention, think about how much freaking money you would make off of people coming in just to look at your fish rather than putting them in dangerous situations where they're going to end up,
Well, you get
some
that
idiot
as
trying
a person that has worked in a fish store. You get those people that they come in, not quite your point, but close to your point. Is they just come in to they bring the kids and they're just going to the fish store is like going to the zoo.
I'm good with that. That's perfectly fine, but we should make it bigger and then not sell fish so that they don't end up in.
Yeah, but don't waste my time if you're not going to buy anything.
But if you're an
Isn't that what
aquarium,
you
they
do
don't
all
have
the
to buy
time,
anything.
Mike? Isn't that
Yes.
what you do all the time, Mike?
Absolutely. All the time. Actually, I go in and I bug employees and tell them how not to sell their fish. So, tell me.
Wasn't he saying that like yesterday that he always does exactly what you hate, Derry?
I do. I don't
Well,
take the kids.
I don't hate it anymore because I don't work in a pet store anymore.
Okay,
Patty, I
Steve,
mean, it could
you
be a
Steve.
rockfish, but I think rockfish is a term that is over a lot of fish that do that kind of blend in with rocks. I think there's, probably something more to it than just rockfish. I'll tell you what, man, I'm learning to really love the freaking lionfish. I still don't want them in people's tanks, but God, they'd be amazing go hang out and stare at them for hours in an aquarium. Stonefish, maybe. Rockfish, stonefish. Still the same thing.
I don't know crap about saltwater except from my own experience, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, I do think there is a difference between the stonefish and like the lionfish, and there's a lot of closely related genre of saltwater fish that do that whole behavior, and they have the dorsal spines and
hey, stop it. All right.
Why are you scolding Terry?
Yelling at me, man. What the
no,
hell?
I'm not yelling at you. I have a koi chasing around a comet tail goldfish for no apparent reason. He's just pissed at him. Leave him
Either
alone.
that or he's just trying to get some.
From the goldfish? I don't think so. There's other koi in there for him to go muck around with. He's calm now. He chased him for a minute and then decided everything was okay. I don't know. It's weird.
Is that some kind of hermit in a turtle?
Yeah, I picked up a little guy like that is in one of my saltwater tanks now. I actually didn't think there was anything in it. I thought it was just kind of a pretty shell, and I threw it in the bucket. And and I dropped it in the tank, and all of a sudden, a little hermit crab guy
even in the freshwater hobby, man. How many of us we take apart a tank to like clean it really good because it's gotten out of hand, and you pull like the decorations and the wood and all that stuff, and you got it in the bucket, and then you go to start rescaping your tank, and you look at the bottom of the bucket, and there'll be a fish laying in there, and you're like,
what are you doing? Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're really slow.
Right. Yeah.
Or they want to stay in the freaking bucket. I'm like,
so somewhere in one of those shells I brought home, there was a worm. I can't. He must
bristle
be
worm?
Bristle worm that must be 11 inches long, and he came home totally unbeknownst to me in a couple of small shells. I don't know what he was in, but he came out the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, freaking sea monster!"
Was it one of the ones with the bright red bristles?
No, it's not a fireworm.
No, okay.
No, just a regular bristleworm. And then
that's why I don't do live rock anymore. I got rid of all my live rock, and I nuked my saltwater tank to make sure there was absolutely nothing living in it. And then I bought all dead rock and just let it cure, in a tank, for like 4 months before I bought any fish or anything. Because I hate bristleworms. Oh my God, do I hate them things.
Adele says, bristleworms are freaking terrifying.
They are, man. If you get a pretty good infestation with them, they come out at night. So when you turn your lights on your tank, then you'll see them all, and you're like, you've got to be kidding me. It's like, this is actually going on in my fish tank. So yeah, that's why I don't do live rock.
Wait, what just happened to Mike?
Oh wow, what did he do? Kick himself off?
Well, let's see. I wouldn't be asking that if I knew.
Oh wow, aren't you a little smart ass?
Oh, you just figured that one out? What took you so long?
We'll give him a couple minutes. If not, what do you know?
Customary 4-hour blue screen. Every 4 hours, my computer decides that it's going to have a problem, and
well, at least it's consistent.
It is consistent. It is consistent.
So what do you have to do? Because that was awful quick coming back in.
Just reboot my machine.
That went quick.
Well, it's a pretty speedy laptop. It's not a crap laptop.
Oh, okay.
I write code on this thing, so.
Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
thanks, you guys.
Going.
It's funny shit to me though.
All right. There we go. We're back on. Oh, I gotta open it up again. There we go. Boy, they do have an awful lot of lionfish, don't they? Just a freak ton of them. They're pretty, though. God, they really are pretty. I mean, you can understand.
I think it's more of a thing that they're easy to film because they're like slow.
Yeah, they're slow. Well, they're slow and they're beautiful. So, you know, you're going to put the camera on them, I'm sure. But, you know, they say this is live stream, but I think it's just a bunch of clips they've taken and run together.
Yeah, it's 100% clips.
Yeah. Where'd Kevin go in all of a sudden? He just bonked. He was hanging out.
Yeah,
Something happened. Hey, Tank Top Tropics, how are you? Another triggerfish. Man, they get so big. They get so big.
with razor sharp, nasty teeth.
Yeah. Beaks, not just teeth. Beaks,
Well, yeah,
man.
okay.
Like,
you're right.
They are so cool, though. Look at those guys. Look at the color in those guys. They look like a tequila sunrise. Speaking of which, tequila sunrise, anyone? Look at those guys. Yep,
I don't have any amaretto.
Hey, Greg, the guppy guy. Lionfish can be kept in a brackish tank. I really wish people wouldn't keep lionfish, though. I really, really do.
Why?
Because they get too big. They're like any other fish that gets too big and people dump them. Lionfish get big. I mean, they get 3 feet freaking long, and people dump them.
So, in other words, you really wish people weren't irresponsible.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what it all comes down to. I wish people weren't irresponsible. But unfortunately, people are freaking irresponsible. And so, therefore, you know, it's like the lowest hanging fruit thing. You know, there's always a law that says you can't do this because there's one stupid idiot who's going to do it. And unfortunately, that's kind of how it works with a lot of fish that are invasive. You know, most of us would not throw a lionfish in the ocean because we can. But there's that one idiot that did, and now they're all over Florida. You know, so I wish we could just trust people not to be stupid, but unfortunately, a lot of people you just can't.
Yeah, because there's so many other types of lionfish. You know, saying lionfish is like saying cichlid. There's
yeah, that's true. Kinds. That's true. There are a lot of different versions of them,
and some of them stay relatively small. So,
and some of them get really, really big.
We need some of those too.
Triggerfish.
Those are beautiful. Yeah, but that kind, I miss our.
I know, he was amazing.
Yeah, he was beautiful.
I'm sure before too long, another one will come along. And
that was a crazy extreme jumping accident.
Yep.
No. He was an extremist. He was an adrenaline junkie.
He was an extremist. That is true.
Yeah.
God, he used to run around the back of the tank and just.
Yeah, he do that. Yeah, and it seemed like the cardinal fish like timed him was his coach. It was really kind of cool.
Yeah. That poor cardinal fish needs a buddy too, because he's all alone.
Oh, that turtle's amazing.
I thought they also got spread around in ship's ballast water. Maybe.
It's very possible. You got to remember, most saltwater fish go through a larval stage where they're just like floating in the zooplankton.
Yeah, certainly a possibility.
Around and
look at you.
I know. Look at them. Look at the eyes on them. The eyes are everything. They have little puppy dog eyes. They swim like helicopters.
Yeah, the little mouths. They're amazing. I know Terry doesn't like them, but
I just don't get it.
That was not a dog face puffer, but it was a very cute puffer. The dog face puffers really, honest to God, look like a dog. Like you just
they look like a baby seal, actually. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. But I mean, don't baby seals look like puppy dogs too?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you know,
especially when you flip them over the head.
Terry.
Wow. No, we don't advocate that.
I didn't say I advocated it.
Hi, Tank Top.
Just so everybody knows, FedEx tracking sucks.
Rocco.
FedEx tracking sucks.
Well, I'm waiting on a box of fish. I'm like excited, you know.
Yeah.
Hope you're getting some healthy stuff at the grocery store.
Hey, Rocco, how are you? Are you at Walmart? I've already been there. I was there. I'm back. Freaking anemones get huge too. Like you don't know this most of the time when you see them in people's tanks because they've been reduced in size by the space they're kept in. But those things get 7-8 feet around sometimes. They're monstrous.
They're incredible, yeah.
They are incredible.
Hey Rocco, when you get back, you should pop in.
Schmidt Ocean Institute on occasion do live streams on the Great Barrier Reef from the Falkor with their submarine. Yeah, that's amazing. And if I find those, I will definitely put them up so we can look at them. Yes, we will. Yeah, I think we should all go in together and open a giant aquarium. Let's do it.
That'd be fantastic.
Well, it'll give me a whole nother thing to start pushing for, getting grants for. You know, maybe we can get $1 million or something, and we'll all put together a freaking aquarium.
I'm all for it as long as it doesn't require any effort on my part.
Maybe just mention it on your show or something. Is that okay?
Trust me, nobody's watching.
Oh, look at that guy.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Look at a cleaner ass.
Yeah.
Look at that going in the gills. Look at
right
that.
Inside.
Oh,
right inside.
Gills. Boy, invasive little buggers. Oh, he is beautiful.
Yeah. Man, those triggers get big. They get really, really big. Again, same we were just saying about some get big, some don't get big, but some of them get
it depends on the species.
Mm-hmm. The one we had, that Negro triggerfish, he would have gotten to be a good 2.5 feet long. He was one of those that gets big.
Wow.
Ooh, I don't know what he is, but look at him.
He is now.
Look at those lips. Wow. He's gorgeous. Look at his
I need a new name.
T3 equals tank top rockets. Okay, I'm good with that. That's convenient. Muppet, ma'am, how are you?
Hey, Muppet.
They are way behind us, by the way. They're like 8 or 9 seconds behind us. So
yeah, deep clean collaboration, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Patty.
Titan triggers get really big. Those guys get monstrous.
Patty says, so we are nobodies. WTF.
What happened?
No, I think
Patty, you're everything.
I think I insulted the few people that actually show up to my live streams.
Terry,
you
hey there, multi-tank Chris. How are you, man?
Basically, what Patty said, Patty was like, doggone it, I had one feeling left, and you just stepped all over it.
How rude.
I apologize, Patty. And please, anytime, come back. I appreciate it. Sorry.
Aristotle 760 said that was a Titan trigger.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that, yeah, okay. I don't know if that one was or not, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really trying not to say what I think a fish is because.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I could be wrong.
Listen, in this particular case, I could be wrong a lot. Like, I don't know the names of a lot of these fish, because they're not your common aquarium fish. So how are we, I think even the saltwater guys that are nothing but saltwater who know all of their saltwater fish would have trouble with a lot of these guys. Hey, I know what that one is.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going to shut up on this one too.
Wow,
it's a manfish.
Wild nature too. Look at that. In the wild.
In the wild, a manfish in the wild.
Yeah.
Seems like a frog. Look at those guys. Look at them. Just protruding from the rock, waiting to eat your face.
Two
They're
of them. Yeah, that's
amazing.
beautiful. Look at that. Amazing.
It's bizarre to see two of them hanging out like that. It must be mating season or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
it must be a mating pair. Iggy's
is that a
so
clownfish
cute.
Damsel.
hanging out in an anemone like that?
It happens.
A scaly manfish. Oh my God. Chalupa, no
Who said
tomatoes.
that?
No chalupa, no
Oh
tomatoes.
my
Scuba
goodness.
Steve.
Chalupa knows old Greg. Wow.
Hello, Greg. Oh my God. Scuba
Oh,
Steve.
that's
Yes,
a
Scuba
beautiful
Steve.
ray. Gorgeous.
Somebody kill that squeaky toy.
Oh, can they hear the puppies? I'll mute.
Yeah. Yeah. No, don't mute. Don't mute. They can get over the squeaky toy.
Did you guys see there was either a YouTube video or it was probably on all the social media platforms where a guy pranked his wife by taking the squeaker out of a toy and then held the dog up like the dog ate the part. So he touched the dog and then he had the squeaky part in his mouth. And he had her going like nobody's business. It was the funniest thing.
That's hilarious. That's mean as hell, but it's hilarious.
Oh, it was great. And he actually handed the dog to her, and when he grabbed it, he squeaked it.
Oh, geez.
Awesome.
Oh, no.
Freaking awesome.
Those are beautiful.
I know, right?
See, Collaboration of Curiosity knows the video I'm talking about. It was great. It was one of the better pranks I've seen.
Greg the Guppy guy, I went back and read the chat. How many of the purple Moscatas, blue mosaics, and half black Dumbos do you have? What am I missing? Oh, they're talking about something earlier. Puffers.
Amazing.
I love the puffers.
Me too.
Yeah,
I love the puffers. I love the puffers.
Next.
Don't be nexting on that beautiful puffer. Look at him.
He's a puffer Nazi.
Just hanging out while I wait to be guest on Foxy's Fishes in about 45 minutes. Well, awesome. We will follow you over to Foxy's Fishes in about 45 minutes. Yes, we will, Chris. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll bring the whole tribe. Okay, off work early, driving and lurking for like 3 hours. Hey, yes.
Hi.
Up and lips.
Look at that face. Look at that guy.
Beautiful. Just amazing.
Yeah, he's just looking going, I'm not completely sure if you're food or not.
Listen, saltwater fish do that all the time. That's their job. They're always sizing you up to find out if they can fit you in their mouth or parts of you.
That is gorgeous.
I'll check again and see if any of our people are live streaming at the moment.
Hi, S.
Nope, still none of us are streaming. It's just us.
Wow, you're going to be driving for 3 hours, S? Bless your heart. Okay, we have to entertain S.
Hey, MFT Aquatics.
I just hope he doesn't have to do that coming and going.
Yeah, right.
That's like 6 hours out of your day, plus your 8-hour workday.
Yeah, that would be miserable. I mean, it's all right if it's like one job once in a while, you know, kind of like us going on a rescue. I don't mind driving 3 hours to do a rescue and then come back if it's once a month or so, but I don't want to do it every freaking day.
Wow, look at that. I don't know what kind of clownfish that was, but
it was pretty. It was pretty.
Bright yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if these are all in the aquarium or if some of this is shot out live in the ocean. I feel like some of this is shot out live in the ocean because if it's in the aquarium, that is one massive freaking aquarium.
I do know, though, that in the background there, those little catfish that you don't want to get stung by.
Oh, right? Yeah, you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, trust me, you don't want to get stung by one. It hurts a lot. For like days.
S says it's job after his job. I guess that means he does do that drive all the time.
Oh, God. That would drive me nuts.
Multi-tank addiction says, so Mike, would you drive out here to rescue Red?
Where is out here? I might.
Yeah. Collaboration
might.
says this is shot live.
I
No.
don't think it is. I mean, I think it was shot live, but then I think it was saved on camera and put up. Pretty sure it was shot
It
live.
might be streamed live, but these are all individual clips.
Yeah, I think so too.
Collaboration
then again,
says it isn't aquariums.
It isn't aquariums. Yeah, I think part of it was aquarium
Wild
earlier,
caught.
but I think it's a lot of
Yeah,
it.
some of them you can obviously tell. There's your jellyfish, by the
There's
way.
your jellyfish. Yeah. I don't know what that kind
Wow,
is.
multi-tank is in Washington State.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's a little more than a 3-hour drive, man.
It is
That's a little.
beautiful out there, though.
Though I'll tell you what, for Big Red, I almost might consider it. That's
know,
a beautiful fish.
I'll almost bet money that's a fish tank.
Hey, that would be quite a stream, wouldn't it? A road
Right.
trip out.
It'd be a freaking 5-day stream one way. That's a long freaking drive, man.
And this is me going through the McDonald's drive-through.
Again, for the 19th time.
Right.
Ordering the same thing because I'm a guy who sticks to the same thing. Yeah, like a 2,000-mile drive. Mm. Mm. But for Big Red, I almost might do it.
Wait, it's Flipper. Where's Kevin?
Flipper.
Flipper!
Flipper, where's Kevin?
Does Kevin know who Flipper is?
No, he did not know.
That's why we're joking. He has no idea.
Oh, we have to school that boy.
Oh, what was the new one? The fishtail one?
The
What
what?
was his
What?
name?
Here in Florida, winter.
Winter, right? Does everybody? I wonder if the Winter movie made it all around the country or if it was mostly just here. Did you all see
it
Winter?
did. It was nation. Yeah,
I know it was nationwide, but did other people see it? You know, like
Oh, right. Or if it was just local.
Yeah, I
Primarily.
Chris wants me to bring a number 3 with a large Dr. Pepper on the way.
Wow.
I tell you what, Chris, you'll get it, but I'm picking it up in Florida.
It might be a little stale by the time I get it.
Yeah, no, IHSP did not know.
The French fries are not going to taste good.
Oh, gorgeous.
I'll sit on them and keep them warm.
Beautiful.
Oh,
And I think we're repeating now because didn't we see this earlier?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yep.
Funny, yeah, multi-tank.
Man,
We'll give you a call when we're just around the corner.
Whatever fish that was, I remember going, man, I really like that fish.
Well, yeah, but
And
we've seen the same fish a couple of different times. Was it the same
Yes,
shot?
we're
No,
looking
it
at
was the
Flipper
same-
too.
same coral, same everything.
That is so sad. No,
Yeah, but it shot live,
It
too.
was a while ago.
But it shot live.
it shows how old.
Your kids don't have any clue
See?
either.
There we are. Remember?
Oh, yep, there he is. That's that guy.
We're on a loop.
We still
Oh
don't know
yeah,
what the hell
those
he
are
is.
so neat.
We have to know what that guy is. We have to find
Yeah,
out what
we
that guy
need
is.
some of those.
Well, I don't think we need them, but I do need
Yeah,
to know what
yeah,
they are.
we do. They're neat.
All right, let's see what we can find going
For
on.
the aquarium that we're starting.
Yep. Oh, wait, here. We got something else we can go look at. Let's pull this one.
Oh, darn it.
That was a long loop, though.
It
took
was a long
while
loop.
to get there.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for one of us to come on, which we will eventually, but
Oh, we definitely need a couple of those.
Yeah, you're just gonna have a sea lion in your house.
We'll keep them in the
I don't know
bathtub.
how that works.
Wait,
in the
there's
bathtub.
two right there.
Just 2 of them. That's it.
Aw.
You think that looked like a puffer, Chris? That rock fish thing looked like a puffer to you?
No,
I mean,
I think it was a type of lionfish, to be honest.
I don't know what it was. I don't even want to guess. Don't even want to guess. But we're on to sea lions now, and I'm okay with that too.
So amazing. Oh, but so stinky though. Yeah, on the West Coast. Yeah, going to check them out and stuff.
Wait, Alishon says it was a
they're very
mothfish.
stinky.
All right, so I have to look up mothfish because that's the first one I've
That
heard so
could
far that
actually be.
Oh, he's
sounds like
gorgeous.
something new to me. Hold on. Mothfish. It was a mothfish.
Wow.
Good call.
Yeah, who did? Oh, well.
Alishan.
done. Alishan. Thank you.
Good freaking call.
Now Google just spiked everybody looking up mothfish.
Right? Everybody who types in starts with an M now. It's all of a sudden going to pull up mothfish.
Right.
Look
Tell
at
me
this
everything
guy.
there is to know
They're
about
from
it.
Hawaii. Why
Yeah.
don't we have these
Those are
available?
gorgeous.
I don't know, but that is a cool freaking fish.
Is it up? No.
And there's a bunch of different kinds of them too. Some of them have these amazing colors on their fins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that might be my new favorite saltwater fish for a while.
Yeah, Hawaiian sea mothfish. Yeah,
It's
that is very
Wikipedia,
cool.
bro.
It's actually some of them are terrifying.
There's actually nothing on Wikipedia about them except the Hawaiian sea mothfish is a
Beautiful, rare.
species of fish in the family Pegs. Oh, wait a minute. Peg.
Yes,
Today.
they probably eat your
Pegs
puppies
today?
at night or something.
And then I got to
Let's
look
hope
that
not.
up and see if it's a lionfish or not.
Right.
The sea moths make up the family of.
It's gorgeous. Is that?
Oh, so here's the story. That manta ray that you're looking at right there on the screen. So my buddy Chris and Eric and I think it was Eric. Anyway, we're out in on Reddington Beach, and Reddington Beach is a weird strip of water in that it from the beach out almost a mile is 3 feet deep. So you never really get up past your waist in it. And when you finally get to the end of that, it has this massive drop off that probably goes down several miles. So anyway, we're hanging out there and we're just having a good time hanging out in the water. And 2 of those freaking manta rays literally jumped over our heads. Like the water off of their bodies dripped on us as they went over us.
Wow, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
it was pretty neat.
It was actually kind of terrifying because, you don't know what's happening at first. But, we all looked up and here are these giant freaking manta rays. And I'm talking, these things were 6 foot, 7 foot wide. They're not little.
Wingspan, yeah.
And,
You
yeah,
were in
they
their
went right
way.
over our heads, scared the hell out of us. But once we realized what it was cool.
To go back a minute, that genre name that I couldn't pronounce, is actually because of that fish's snout. I don't know if anybody in chat remembers, but they had that long snout.
Yeah.
And they're named after the horse Pegasus.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
But
Thank you, Terry.
But so that is its own species. It's not connected to anything.
No, there's a genre of fishes that are
Pegasus.
It's a
name.
genre. It's not.
Okay.
I just thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do they all look similar to that, or are they all?
It appeared to me. I only Googled it for a second, but it appeared to me that they're all basically similar.
Right.
Which most genre are. I mean, that's the whole point of having a genre. They're all similar.
Live Aquaria had dragon sea mothfish from the Philippines for $70. They're out of stock,
though.
Yeah, you know what though? I have
Everybody
noticed.
goes, that's a really cool fish.
No, listen, that's not really what happened. What happened is what a lot of these freaking sites do is they put up every fish you could possibly ever imagine and mark them out of stock. Yeah, they
Oh,
just
that's
don't.
messed
They
up.
never actually have them, and it's just to draw you into their freaking site
Yeah,
to
that's
look for
false
fish.
hopes. That's messed
Yeah.
up. So check out, that big turtle they were just showing. He's
Pegasidae.
old. He's seen some
Say
stuff.
that 3 times fast. Pegasidae.
Yeah,
All right,
Pegasus.
I got it now.
Pegasidae.
Pegasidae.
After Pegasus. I like it. I learned something today. Actually, I guess I learned something every day.
Again.
Who could it be now?
Not
Look at-
one that I have to answer right now.
So that moray eel, those spotted moray eels are just gorgeous. Like the other ones are cool,
They
but
are
these guys
beautiful.
are freaking
Yeah, they're
special.
gorgeous.
That's got to be an aquarium because there's no way in the wild they would be that close to each
Yeah,
other.
you don't want to
That's yeah,
swim in
I agree
that
with
little
that.
spot.
That's not an aquarium though. Yeah, they're beautiful. If I could live underwater, I would live underwater.
Oh,
100%. I wouldn't even bother.
absolutely.
Wouldn't even bother with coming out. There's no point.
Now wait a minute, that's freshwater, right?
That
there.
is freshwater. Those are cichlids. Yep.
Yeah, that's a tank.
Yeah.
Nice fish, though.
Yeah. The OBs and the. That's a cool tank, though. I mean, check that out.
Yeah, it is. It's
In the
beautiful.
Egyptian.
Yeah, Egyptian ruins.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, those are beautiful.
Oh, Chris says they are on Live Aquaria. Oh, but I can't copy it. Why can't I copy it? Another really cool triggerfish. Look at him. God, the colors that I just saltwater fish are freaking amazing. Hey, we have one of those guys.
Yeah. I love their little snouts.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
They're
it's
so
cute.
I know Terry doesn't like cute fish.
Terry's gone again. Every time we make that joke, he's not there.
It's all right. He'll see it later.
Geek Boy says, yeah, those are the ones that are
Paul
out of stock.
McCarthy.
Hey, Paul McCarthy. Aw, sea lions.
Yeah, we need some of those too. Oh, we have Sweet Face. Is that our tank?
That is Sweet Face, right? No, it's not our tank, but that is Sweet Face right there. Yeah.
In a minute after the sea lions. Oh my goodness, let me mute. Sorry.
You don't have to mute. Hey, there's what did we name him? Hey, you have to unmute because you have to tell me what we named him.
Hilda named him
Yeah.
Pepe.
Pepe, that's right, Pepe.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yeah, those are gorgeous. Yup. And I don't know what they are. I mean, I'm sure they're damsels of some sort, but I don't know what kind of damsels. They have the exact same body shape of Braveheart.
Beautiful. We need some of those too. Did you see the spotted sharks earlier?
Yes.
Oh, they
Yeah,
were
they were-
gorgeous.
they
we
were
need
beautiful.
2 of those. Yeah. Hey, Paul McCarthy. I don't remember if I said hi to you or not. It
You
was
did.
kind of during the squeaker episode, so.
Oh, I have Koi looking at me like if I don't do a water change for them soon, they're going to eat me in my sleep. I'm not tired. And he keeps chasing around that comet tail. The white Koi has got an attitude with that comet tail for some reason.
Does he? Oh, those guys are great.
Yeah.
Little cuttlefish.
Squid.
Cuttlefish,
Well,
I think, aren't they? Yeah.
Huh?
Cuttlefish, right?
Yeah. And people, they are in the hobby too. People do keep cuttlefish.
Mm-hmm.
Oscars.
Oscars.
Yep.
Tiger Oscars.
Those are not very big guys, I don't think. Yeah, I like cuttlefish. I think cuttlefish are a very cool fish. Seahorses.
You didn't see me putting that box up there. Look what that says.
Oh, you got your box. I can't read it. What's it say? Hold on. Wait, we'll make you big.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Live animals from where? Where'd they come from? Come on, do an unboxing.
I don't
Terry.
want to say yet because this could turn out to be a
Oh
dumpster
yeah. Okay.
fire.
Okay. We'll do an unboxing for us and let's see how this goes.
This
Right.
is an actual true live unboxing right now.
Awesome. Check
Please
them
don't
though
all be
before you
dead.
The new rare
actually
saltwater Oscar, says Chris.
pull them out.
These guys have great boxes, by the way. Look at that.
Yeah, the good foam on top.
Heat pack is reasonably
Still warm.
Not really. It's not. And there's at least, oh my god, there's at least one DOA. Two DOAs.
Oh no.
Crap. Well, two DOAs for sure. The
That
rest,
sucks.
I don't know. They're right there.
Yeah, everybody looks okay except for, or everybody else looks okay.
What kind of guppy is that?
It's not a guppy. It's actually a platy.
It's an Endler.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I can't.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Fuzzy in the bag there.
Let's get them.
Cargo bear. Sorry.
They are. What do they call them? Panda platies.
Panda platy.
Kind of. The idea is to have like a white, like a half black. You know what a half black angel is?
Right.
Yeah.
The whole idea is to try to get them half black.
Right. Okay.
Are they?
They're close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy so far with what they are.
Chris says put them in your tank anyway. They might come back. Maybe they're just stunned.
Multi-tank. I'm not going to say that out loud. I'll let Mike say it.
I'm going to move them up there.
Chris says they're wild caught Endler platies. Hey, look at that guy. That's a heck of a lobster right there, boy. You got the blue going on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I guess, is that a lobster or is it a? I think it was a lobster.
That's what I would call it.
Geek Boy says lunch.
I don't disagree. I'm sure he's tasty. Geek Boy says spiny lobster. Another beautiful angelfish.
Mm-hmm.
Saltwater angels are just glorious. Freshwater angels are too. I mean, they get the nice wispy.
They all are.
They are. They're just pretty fish. Yep. Hey, Rocco.
What up?
What's up? How's things, man?
Hey, there he is. Hey, Rocco.
We're just watching fish.
What's the good word?
Glad
Fish?
you made it back.
Okay, you know what I didn't do? I
What
did
didn't you
not
do?
mute YouTube, so I'm hearing.
Oh, yeah. You gotta mute YouTube. Yep.
Yes, I had to mute everything. Okay, now I can hear good. So,
Well, we have seen some amazing fish in these streams. There's some glorious freaking fish. Yeah.
Why you like behind the baby?
Tiger bear playing with the squeaker.
Sorry, I'll mute again. Hold on.
chalupa, no tomatoes. How are
wow.
you, Fisher? How are you?
Terry just did an unboxing.
I forgot I was on mute, and when Rocco did his, I'm on echo, I was over there going, and then I realized I was on mute, so it didn't count.
So you're over there doing all that fun for yourself. Oh, I love those clownfish. I love the way the colors or their stripes are. They're just gorgeous.
That is pretty. That is pretty.
I have a couple of those guys. They're mean
Really?
as hell, but yep. Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, not
really-
all clownfish
that's
are
an
mean, just some of them.
Yeah, just some of them.
The maroon clowns
maroons
are just
horrible.
They are horrible.
They look
It's
neat because they're
amazing.
orange. That's my favorite color.
Yeah. I agree.
Gorgeous.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
It's some kind of a.
It's really interesting.
If you ever get a chance, go look up. So fish see in a different spectrum. They see in a yellow color spectrum than we do, and when you convert our camera lenses to that yellow color spectrum, everything looks like a fluorescent light show. It's
Oh,
freaking
wow.
amazing. If you can find the videos on it, there's I wish I knew how to exactly to tell you how to search for it, but when you look through a fish's eyes, what they see is so totally different than what we see because it really looks like a fluorescent light show. It is
Right on.
absolutely incredible.
I'll
There's
check
a
into
whole
that.
there's a whole hour-long documentary on it where all they do is just show you what stuff would look like through a fish's eyes, and
Right on.
it's cool.
Well,
It is
I have
cool.
to say though, if you do photography of fish in a saltwater tank, you usually use an orange to yellow lens to cancel out the
Amazing.
blue.
Look at that.
Yeah, but that's different than what they're doing. They're literally changing it over to a yellow color spectrum. So like, it's not just like putting it through a filter. It's like totally removing the blue coloration from it altogether, and then all of a sudden everything just turns just by doing that. Everything just literally turns into like glowfish that you see in your tank. It's like that everywhere.
Thank you, Miss Lori. I
It's
appreciate
amazing.
that.
That's why they
That's
give you
why
glass
they give you
Aquashella.
glasses at Aquashella.
That's why what at Aquashella?
They give
They
you
give you
glass
glasses. They give you colored glasses. So
Oh.
as you go through it,
Look at that guy. Look at him just hanging out, ready to eat you.
Both of them right next to each
Uh-huh.
other.
Ready to eat your face.
Amazing.
Yeah.
His markings are beautiful.
Yeah. And then the little touches of orange. I mean, like
Yeah.
most of these guys are just painted into existence. They're they're so
They
amazingly.
accessorize well.
They do. They do.
all right. Why is that one called a surgeon fish?
I don't know, because maybe he likes to do surgery. I don't know.
That bright orange thing is actually bone, and it will cut you in a heartbeat.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching.
No kid.
Oh, we should have a couple of those too.
No, we should not have a couple of those. I don't have a tub big enough for that guy.
No table.
Oh, let's work on that.
A yellow tang that you see every day in a pet shop is a surgeon fish.
Oh yeah.
Except instead of bright orange, it's white. That
Right.
little piece of bone by the tail.
Yeah.
And if you try to grab them, they'll whip you with that tail. They'll do a little like that.
Right.
And that piece of bone is razor sharp.
Slice right through.
I got guppies, but I don't necessarily breed them.
There he is.
I got
There's
some that I'm
Pepe.
working on, but
Yeah,
nothing got
Pepe.
breed. Still, what's up, brother?
That's a freshwater turtle.
Yeah.
Here, you don't have to go outside there. You gotta stay outside. Here.
Speaking of freshwater turtles, I got a couple out there. I'm gonna have to go throw some
Oh, that'd
tilapia
be
to in a
cool.
bit.
He is amazing.
Yeah.
That beak is
Yeah.
incredible.
I love all the beak face.
Yeah, they're neat.
Fish.
It's so
Fish.
interesting.
Wow. Say beak faced fish a couple of times fast. See how that works for you.
I just want to know what's the difference between a parrotfish and a trigger.
Yeah. Well, they're fins for one.
Well, yeah, that
But-
would be it. It's just the fins, ain't
Yeah.
it?
Hey, still in you?
What was I just gonna do? I was just gonna look something
at
up.
those
Oh, I know what
guys.
it was.
I want eels. I definitely want moray
Yeah,
eels.
so do I.
And moray eels are not all that hard to come by.
Really?
Hey, Third Coast. Oh yeah, all the saltwater shops have them. They're not cheap.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
And that is a shame. As a person that is a proponent like you are, Mike,
Big J.
people buying fish that can outgrow a tank.
Yep.
I think 99% of every moray eel is
Sure,
going to
there is.
outgrow
They're
your
coming.
55-gallon
Absolutely,
tank.
absolutely. But you know what? I don't really have anything against releasing a moray eel back into the wild, and I'll tell you why. Moray eels are they're not invasive anywhere.
Wow.
Moray eels are everywhere around the globe. So if you were to drop a moray eel back into the ocean and let him go find himself a spot in a reef somewhere, you're not causing any harm to anyone.
Oh, right on.
Whoa, that is amazing. That is
There's probably a guy that had a lionfish that thought the exact same way.
Yeah, but he was wrong.
I'm just saying.
that is a good point, Terry.
Yeah, no, it is a good point. But moray eels are they are never an invasive species because their species live throughout the entire United States, the entire world. They are everywhere. Even different classifications of them live everywhere. So you wouldn't be causing any damage by putting them back.
Big J, I just saw you in there.
Hey there, Big J. I just saw you in there too. He said it, but I didn't see you yet. Sometimes my chat doesn't scroll properly. Look at that guy. That's a pretty
he's
turtle.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay. What in the world here?
So tell us a story, Rocco.
Huh?
Tell us a story, Rocco.
Third Coast what?
Rocco's ignoring that. He's like, I'm not telling.
I'm missing something. I don't see it. Something from Third Coast I says, hey, now let's see.
Oh, Third Coast said what? Hey. Oh, he's probably
That's
talking
all I
to
thought.
Splendid.
Oh, shit. So either I'm dumber in a box of smashed buttholes or I just don't see it.
You might just not see it. Look at that guy. And that's quite a saying. Dumber than a box of smashed buttholes. That's a new one on me. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, or worthless as a box of smashed assholes.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of that. It will now get used somewhere else across this country, just so you know.
Oh,
That's
wonderful.
a army thing. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Oh, Dylan will probably be familiar with that.
Yeah, probably. Dylan is our other son that doesn't come up live stream, who is just a big monster of a human being who just got out of the army a while back.
Right.
Oh, hi.
Let's see here. I need to email that guy.
Tell us like what to say. Yep,
Nope,
and I like it.
Look at that.
It's now mine. So Rocco, I've been trying to convince everybody to pool their resources and let's build a giant aquarium. It'll just be the Fish Fam Aquarium, and we'll put it somewhere in the country where we can all get to it.
Right on.
Yeah. Like, we'll take shifts. Somebody take it for a month, and then the next person take it for a month, and that's Paku.
So it has to be mobile.
No, it doesn't have to be mobile. We can all like go hang out for a month. Listen, oil drillers do it all the time. They go hang out on an oil rig for a month, and then
I know.
we can do it.
I used to be a derrick man.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it for an oil rig, but I'd do it for an aquarium.
Right.
Look at you, buddy, just hanging out on the bottom, blending in like that. Sneaky bugger.
Well, some of them look like I want them to, and some of them don't. And I guess that's why I bought 25 of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I had a total of 4 DOAs.
Oh, that
but
sucks.
I actually think they put more than 25 in the bag. So,
because they were expecting DOAs?
Yeah, it probably could be. I got the exact from the exact same company. They sent me my Colombian red and blues, and there was no DNAs or DOAs in there at all. So, there's a couple that I just gotta breed out, and there's a couple that they're junk.
Hey, Patty's in for the aquarium thing.
Good.
Yeah,
See, we got all right. Well, we have at least one. And Rocco gave us a tentative.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're in. Let's build this thing.
Wait a minute, Rocco's living in a tent? What?
Yeah, right. Come on, man. In a van down by the river.
Get it right, dude.
Right?
Wow, you guys are starting rumors again.
Yep.
What?
Right.
Never.
So let's
never,
see.
Ever, ever.
This is the inside of my van.
Chris, hey. We have a really good one
An
coming up here.
amazing van, Rocco.
Hey,
We have a really good one coming up here in 15 minutes. So Mary Page, Flynn, and Chris are both going to be on Foxy Fishes in 15 minutes. So we'll pop over
sweet.
there. Yeah, we'll pop over there. Here, let me get it. Set up. Save a link.
Sorry, I'm busy looking at my camera.
Okay, everybody.
New fish.
Here is the link. Go ahead and get them open in another tab. Mute them. You can hang with us, and we'll go over and watch them all together. And
Nice, Terry. Are those the new fish?
make sure you give them a thumbs up, and make sure you give them put them in another tab on mute so that they get their view hours and everybody gets everything.
And yes, those are the new fish.
I would love to keep jellyfish.
Oh, I know.
They're an awful lot of doing though.
They're cool looking, but no.
That guy right there you can keep. He's easy. You just got to go catch him and throw him in your tank.
I go catch him and throw him in the pot.
Yeah, he's probably tasty. I get that. So that's the new fish, huh? Let's get a close up of these guys.
Some of them I like, and some of them I'm not too happy with.
Oh, I don't know. They look pretty good to me.
Terry. Yeah.
They were definitely not. That's why I just dumped them real quick. Is they looked a little distressed, and
they weren't
they
doing
look
well.
distressed now. But yeah, anyways, that's what a panda platy looks like.
Yeah, they're pretty fish.
The whole idea is to have a half black platy is like the goal of.
Yep.
Gotcha. Right.
And some of them are right there. Some of them are actually doing what they need to do, and some of them aren't.
I have Texas cichlids that are colored like that, silver fronts and black backs.
And then with stripes too on the
Yeah, and then with stripes up from the black to the silver. They're cool looking fish. Yeah, those guys look pretty nice.
So yeah, that'll be a future breeding project.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Those aren't neat. I like those.
Do you have
They
some
were
Lutheran
for the
cross?
right price. I think I got those for like $2.50 a piece,
That's not real bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
including shipping. So
Oh, that's even better.
Wow,
Even
where'd
better.
you get those from?
it's a place called because there's two places that have real similar names. So give me 1 second.
Hey, honey, we just found out that one of the major fish shippers online is actually a 30-minute drive from us, and they have some
Are you
really cool
serious?
freaking fish. Yeah, they're in Waimama. They're in Waimama. They are called. What are they called?
Bioquatica.
Bioquatica. Yep.
You're in Florida. You've got like a million
hour
fish
away,
farms
but
in
still.
Florida.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. But they're just some are closer than others. Like we've got Imperial Fish Farms is just up in Riverview. They're about an hour drive away. Waimama is about 30 minutes away.
Really?
Some of the really cool ones are down more south, and they're a good 4-hour,
more
5-hour drive.
towards, Naples and Miami.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're down towards Miami, probably.
I just screwed that up. Man, can I screw stuff up?
Oh goodness.
But I mean, they're not too far to drive to. And actually, I've been trying to hook this up. And anybody who wants to hop on this bandwagon and chat about it, I can run to Royal Fish Aquatics anytime, and I get they have given me a deal because we are what we are, and so I have to spend a minimum of $300. But if anybody wants to pitch in, we could go down and pick up.
Fish Aquatics, the fish
Oh, I'm
farm.
sorry. Yes. Yeah. Imperial. We could run down, pick up an order of $300 worth of fish, and then spread them out.
Hey, do me a favor, Mike, will you? You can post that. I posted a link in private chat because for some reason I can't comment in regular chat. So just post that link. It's called Living Art
Yes,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
seen
I've
that.
seen them.
Living Artwork Fish Farms.
I have seen them.
And yeah, you usually just buy as a group, and their prices are shipping included. So
Right,
sometimes their prices look kind of high, but they're including the shipping right into the price of the fish.
Yeah.
Right
Well,
on.
that's cool. Yeah, I've seen them. I've run across them. But anyway, yeah. If anybody ever wants to get in on that, I'll send out I get a price list from them.
Yeah.
All the time, and they have lots of great fish. And I would not be averse to driving down, picking them all up, bringing them back, and then separating them out into bags so that everybody gets, a selection. And
Right
We
on.
may talk. I'd have to look at their list and see what they have available.
it's pretty good. You know what? I'll paste it up on FishTuber,
Right on.
which means you're actually going to have to go sign up, Terry.
I thought I was.
Oh, I don't know. You might have.
I may not be. I thought I was.
I don't know, man. I don't think I've seen
could
you.
be.
I don't think I've seen you. I'm just saying. I don't think I've seen you. But yeah, the other thing is I found out how to do collaboration documents on FishTuber, and I'll be putting that up this week so that so everybody can put information in like a Google Doc, and
Okay.
everybody can kind of update a single document. So if you've got information on links or something that we should all know about, we'll all be able to put them all in that one collaboration document and be able to find them. So
Oh, way cool.
yeah,
Way cool.
Living Artwork Fish Farm.
I got my feeling on this is the first group of fish I got came out healthy, but I ordered them both at the exact same time, and it took 3 weeks for the other group to get here.
Right.
And I don't think they were very forthcoming in that fact. They didn't tell me when they shipped my other ones, hey dude, we're out of the other ones you want.
Oh, so it wasn't like long shipping. It was just they didn't have them in stock.
Evidently.
Okay, because I'm
They never gave
spent
me
3
an
weeks
exact
in shipping.
sequence.
Yeah, right. Like, dang.
Surprising there's only a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Very surprising that there's only a couple of dead if they spent 3 weeks in shipping.
But the first group of fish, they came in like the exact same kind of box. It was well shipped, and I had no DOAs, and they're all doing fine. In fact, I got to put them in their permanent home pretty soon. They've been in quarantine. And like I said, these guys, they were like, they literally sent me the email just like an hour before my other fish arrived going, sorry, dude, but we only shipped you half your fish.
Right.
You could have told me that when you shipped them 2 days ago.
Hey, aren't we supposed to go over to?
6 minutes, 23 seconds.
Okay. Whose show is it?
It's Foxy's show, but Chris and
Okay.
Mary Page Flynn are on.
Man, I gotta watch Mary Page and Foxy both. They're pretty classy people. So
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna have
Thank
to
you so
watch
much.
my.
Yeah,
try. Oh, wait a minute! Except they can't hear me, right?
They can't hear you. That's true. But
Oh,
they can always
okay.
listen. They can always come back and watch the stream and hear you being a bastard. So try not to be a total bastard. Now, you know what? It's hard to be a bastard to either one of them anyway. They're just both such
They're just so
incredibly
classy
people.
people.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Lori. God, you are the hardest working unthanked person. You should be thanked all the time. So here, Lori, thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
I know I got her the mod
Actually,
on my
yeah,
channel too.
Lori is awesome.
Yeah, Lori is a beast. She is
I
just
think I
all over the
mention
place.
that every stream.
And should be mentioned
It
every
should
stream. It
be,
should
yeah.
be mentioned twice every stream.
I agree.
Yep.
And
Nassau
Look at those
tanks.
guys. Yeah.
Again, a surgeonfish. That
Yep.
bright yellow at their tail will
Yep.
cut you in a heartbeat.
That's amazing. I think we actually have one of those guys in here. Do we have one of those guys? Is that what that little fella is? No, that's just a damsel.
Cubs.
Chubs.
No, Cubs.
Oh, Cubs. No, not Cubs.
Chicago. North side
Chicago.
rules.
Chicago.
yes.
Liz.
Chicago.
There you go. Hit it, Liz.
Liz is with you. Liz will celebrate that with you, Rocco.
Has anybody ever seen the movie Blues Brothers? And
No,
when
nobody has ever
he-
seen the movie Blues Brothers, Terry.
when he applied for his license, he put what? Hold that cup up again. What is it? 1750 what?
1876.
Okay, well, no, that's a year. Whatever the address is on Addison Street for Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And it's like all these people keep, like, the cops were showing up, the Nazis were showing up. They all kept showing up at Wrigley Field.
Oh, there's my ringtone too.
I have every
It's my ringtone. Hello, Scott.
Oh hell!
Not a whole lot. I'm
That is awesome.
listening to you and talking on live stream, talking to you.
I'm a White Sox fan. White Sox.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Mama to get done with dinner so I can go eat.
Chicago does have the best pizza, by the way. All you New Yorkers with that real thin crust stuff, you can do what you want with
I totally
that.
disagree with you 100%. And no,
Oh, the deep dish is so good.
listen, I'm a fan of deep dish.
No,
pizza. I am.
They're listening to me talk to you. He says, "What's up, everybody?"
What's up?
Tell him Fish Fam says hi.
The Fish Fam says hi.
Canistio, we're gonna go. Well, as you can see, we're going as soon as we're already there. We're just waiting for them to come up.
And crust will slap your
But
face.
do open Canistio.
That is awesome.
Do what now?
Canistio, do open their tab in another their show in another tab. Here it is. Here's the link, just in case.
You know what?
Foxy.
I do need a hand. I gotta take some stuff out for the garbage. It goes, huh?
Canistio, thin crust will slap your granny.
Thanks. No, it's those mattresses. I can't carry that mattress. You know, I got one good arm. You know.
What is it with all you people with one good arm? How come nobody has both good arms? Actually, I'm one of them. My elbow is all wonky these days.
So
all I've discovered is there's nothing good about getting old.
That's it.
Ain't that the truth, man?
I
Well, I wouldn't say there's nothing good about it, but there are certainly a lot of things about it that make you go, I wonder if the good things actually count.
Oh,
What,
there's
10%
fabulous
at Denny's?
comedy.
I mean, what?
Well, I haven't
ours
reached
is
the
the
10% at Denny's point,
I'll double check it though.
but
Either or. I mean, if it's in the way, just let me know and just whatever, you know.
Not this on mango. Just stick out more when you got
busier than a one-armed man in a slap contest. It's an oldie but a goodie.
You only need one arm to slap somebody, ain't it?
That's true, but I mean, if you got a lot of people to slap, that gets busy. That does get busy. A lot easier if you got two. I've heard that busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest too. Same thing. Oh man, I still have to do this freaking water change. I'm going to be doing this water change at midnight. You watch. That's how that's going to happen.
Is it wrong?
No, I don't think so. That's how it works.
Actually, if we're not doing a water change, I can run the dishwasher.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Okay.
Wow, that actually happens at my house. Before all this crap happened in my house, my wife would literally ask me, "Are you doing any water changes?" And I'm like, "Why?" And she goes, "Because I want to run the water."
Yep.
And I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Yeah, well, the problem here is this: the water pressure is just low enough that if I turn on the RO machine, the motor that pushes the water through does not get enough water and overheats if the water is turned on anywhere else in the house.
I get it. Yeah.
So
S says start draining.
yeah. Yeah.
It's just amazing. See, this is what I like about this whole streaming thing, and we all get to talk to each other, is those are conversations that only fish keepers have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can't have these conversations with anybody
Nobody
else.
else understands that. Yeah.
Honest to God, the reason we're all here is because we don't have enough family members who understand fish. Because if we did, we'd have these conversations with them. But the rest, those people all look at us like we're insane.
Right.
So we come on here to hang out with these people that get us.
Hey, there's an actual question, gentlemen.
What?
Canistio, yeah, I know. Canistio would like to know, hey, what's a good vlog mic?
Headphones, man. I don't like mics, but that's just me.
I don't. Every once in a while, Mike, please don't take this the wrong way, but every once in a while, I can hear you breathe.
Oh, well, I can move that
and
away.
that's creepy, yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't have one specific. I just went through this whole microphone thing myself. There's a couple good ones on Amazon. So yeah, just look on Amazon and get a medium-priced microphone. You don't have to get outrageous.
Midroll, hello.
Check the reviews.
Zen Ginger, welcome.
Yeah, check the
Thank you for being
reviews.
Here.
Wow, Monster Fish
T-Bone,
Gal.
hello.
Went
How are
to
you?
mods on 28 channels.
Everyone
You
is
are the
having a
stuff,
fantastic
man.
day today.
Funny, Patty. No, I don't
John
like mics. I
Larson,
find them irritating.
welcome. Muppet,
Monster
hello,
Fish Gal is
darling.
the superhero mod.
Sandy.
Folks, it's time to go eat dinner. I'll be back in a little bit because Mama made Mexican and I
Rico
love
Oh, good for you, man.
Oh, I want some enchiladas, man.
So I'll be back in a little bit, man. Y'all be good.
If I didn't, hello again, Fishymon. Hello, Lori. Greg, welcome. S.
My family
We have
was
a good
surprised
group
that
of
you
people
even had
in
to
here
change
tonight.
water.
Ames, welcome, girl. How are you?
Hey, guys, make sure you all open their...
I think I'm caught up. Am I not? Oh, and Uncle Lee's here. Hello, Lee. Welcome. Okay.
Everybody,
So
make sure you open their chat in
we
another
have
tab so they get the
Chris
views.
Multi-Tank
We don't want to
Addiction.
screw them and not
I'm
let them
gonna
get their
bring him up
views. So
now.
make
So
sure they're
everyone,
opening
please
another
welcome
tab and then
Chris.
just hit the mute button on them so we can hear them
Yeah,
both.
they need their numbers.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Chris, there he is.
Welcome to the Fish Fam Chit Chat, also lovingly referred to as the Hot Mess Express.
Just funny, we do that. We talk
And
to
he's
him, but
gone.
we forget they can't hear us.
He said,
Oh, no.
Yeah, they can't hear us, but we can hear them.
Come on, Chris.
Did we scare him?
We scared him enough.
Biggie's still here.
There he is.
I am glad to see that.
I don't know what happened there.
No, it was right on cue. It said Hot Mess Express, you're gone. Perfect.
I was sitting here going, I was laughing when that just, I was like, what the?
Okay.
I did not do that. He literally disappeared.
Sure.
Of course, the dog.
Welcome, Florida Fish. Who else do you... Thank you for coming in. Hello, Patty.
Riddles.
So,
Chris felt the pressure.
Oh, you're on mobile, Canistio?
and just I feel like Chris could hang with
So,
us. I
Canistio,
think
I'll teach
he's
you something. You
tough
ready for this? On
Oh,
your
he
phone,
definitely is.
on your phone, hold that little square
As
button.
long as I don't cry, we're good.
enough. That's
Hold that
Mary's
little
job.
square button, Canistio, and it will pop up and put one screen up
So,
above and
for
allow you
those
to
of us in
open
the Fish
another
Fam that
screen
don't
below it.
know of
Cool
you,
trick.
can
You'll
you
love
tell
it.
us a
I'm
little
telling
bit
you.
about yourself, please.
Well, I'll start with the name of the channel. I got the name actually. Well, it's kind of obvious. Multi-tank syndrome. I was like, wordplay. I wanted something that would be easy to remember.
All right, so I'm going to take their
And
volume down a little bit,
It's
so
kind of nice because
when we talk
I
over
get
them,
Corey accidentally named.
we don't get all mixed up. But if it's too low and you can't hear them, let me know and I'll put it back up
multi-tank
again.
addiction instead of multi-tank syndrome.
Yeah.
It happens all over the FishTube world. Everybody accidentally name drops me, so that's great. But I primarily focus on South American and Central American cichlids.
These are
with a
truly
little
three of
bit
my favorite fish tubers. I love these guys.
drip
All of them.
drops of guppies and shrimp and stuff like that here and there. I have several tanks that are just guppies, and my shrimp colony. I have a cherry shrimp colony in the living room that is declining right now, but I'll be rebuilding that soon.
Yeah, I was actually just saw one of your videos, older videos about your little shrimp, and I was looking at those are big beastly little ladies in there.
Yeah, I had at one point in a it was a 29 gallon, or the 29 tall. I had a colony going in there that was over dipping 100 out once a month and taking them to the aquarium club, and just it was great.
That's incredible.
Sell 100 of them on auction and then use the credit that I got from that to bid willy-nilly on things at the club auction. So yeah, it was lots of fun.
That is awesome.
Verity, would you like to ask a question? We can go back and forth.
Okay. Let's see here. So, what do I want to bring up first? I love your 500-gallon plywood tank. Can we go there already? He just built a beautiful.
Yeah, we can go there.
You want to tell us a little bit about what you have going on with that?
Okay, with the plywood aquarium, it started off as a 300-gallon glass aquarium. You want me to show you? I can show you.
His plywood aquarium is beautiful.
Sure.
All right. So
he's got it built into the wall.
300-gallon glass aquarium.
So
it blew the seam at the bottom and the back, and I resealed it, and it blew the seam, and I resealed it, and I did that 4 times before I was like, okay, I'm not doing this a 5th time.
Which means he didn't reseal it properly.
But plywood aquarium out of it. This is 522 gallons by volume. It doesn't hold that much because I'm too nervous to fill it all the way up. But
I do not blame you.
it is a Project Piaba themed biotype, as some people would call it. It was intended to be a biotype, though. So it's all South American cichlids.
It's a really crappy
South
angle,
American
though, Chris.
fish. There's
a beautiful tank. You just got a weird angle on
black neon tetras. There's a couple neon tetras in there. Black skirt tetras.
I'm going to bring them up.
Severum, true blue acaras, and of course angelfish.
I think I can get in here twice, so I can still also chat.
That's awesome.
That is a beautiful scape in there.
Isn't it though?
Let me see if the closer camera has anything in front of it. Yeah, there's one of the blue acaras.
Oh,
there's the other one. And one of the Bolivian rams is hiding down there in the log.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to.
This is the what I call the close-up camera, because it's right on the glass, pointed at one of the little features of the tank, and it gets frequent travel, as you can see.
You're so beautiful. Now, I was watching one of your recent live streams where you went up to this tank and you just called all your friends to the front, and they all came like little puppies.
Yeah, they know that when they.
So Big Red is the fish behind him that we can't see at the moment because he's hiding apparently. But I could almost be convinced to drive up to Seattle to get this fish. He is beautiful.
I love that.
Yes.
I could do that. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get the camera. Get it on the right camera first. There we go. All right, here we go.
And he's been working on like the rock. He was doing the rocks as a background.
Yeah.
Now he's putting it on the outside of the tank and going to engrave people's names in it. It's pretty cool.
See, that's so cool. Just goes like, come on, guys.
There they are. They all came to Daddy.
I love it. I love it.
I should do that with the.
You're like, where's my food?
Should do that with the. With the Oscar tank here, they would do that.
Long, watching videos.
I know you can get lost in it. I see that we have a bunch more people in here, so let me take a moment to say hello to, let's see, Fishimon, did I say FishTuber, which is Mike from FFR, hello. Chris Stubbings is here, hello.
Hello,
Did I catch you before? I'm not sure. DeFreeze, welcome. Garrick, hello. Geek Boy. Wow, we have a really good crowd in here.
Yeah,
We're all here to see you, Chris.
Oh, they're here to see you. I'm just a side effect.
Oh no, I don't think so. You and your
Where did Terry roam off to?
Oh, I'm telling you.
I'm here. I just
still
got
working
back.
on that tank, actually. I still have to do the surround. You noticed it. You may have noticed down in the lower left hand corner there was a rock kind of sticking up in front of the camera on the bigger view, and I'm surrounding it with DIY 3D rocks, 3D background, so that it kind of looks like you're looking through rocks into the tank.
Boy, Chris has got quite the setup.
And
Like,
it was part
never
of the
mind his
deal, 'cause
his
I got this
nice
isn't just
tanks,
me
but he's got all these
hanging out
cameras set
out
up
the pocket for
so that he can just
to build
switch
this.
between
This
cameras.
was
Like, so he's got
a
one point at
community
that tank
tank.
and another point at the other tank and another one inside a tank,
I
and he can
pulled
just
the
click
community
around
together
and
and
boink,
asked
boink,
them
boink
if
to all the
anybody
different
could
tanks.
Well, that's because he's a grown
fund
up.
it. That would be great. And so part of the deal was
Is
they
that what
helped
it is?
fund it. They would get their name on one of the rocks on the outside of the tank. So they're anytime anybody sees the tank, they're going to see the names of all of the people that helped me build the tank.
That is a great idea. I really
Isn't
like
that
that
neat?
idea.
Uh-oh, a baby just got in. Hang on.
And I also love that you do a little arts and crafts on your channel too, because you hand carved that rock background, did you not?
Yes, I did, and I've got a bunch of the rocks.
What was the
still
cup
over there
that Foxy held up? Was that
work,
aquarium
but
cup? Was that an aquarium
I'm not much of a
cup?
carver as much
Yeah,
as
it was.
I'm a drawer. I can draw.
I thought so.
Well, I think they came out beautiful. I would have made so much more of a mess than you did.
They're still a mess. Trust me. It's still
Now, if
there.
that's not Fish Fam dedication, I don't know what
Little
is.
bits of it still
Right,
around, but
right.
literally,
Well,
I probably would have been covered for years in that.
Watch. Here we go. Straight down. There's a piece.
Oh, look at that. Have styrofoam will travel.
Right.
Have styrofoam will travel.
I've got chunks of it everywhere. So it doesn't matter where I'm at. I can find anywhere in this fish room. I can find a piece of styrofoam now.
I actually am the same way. What I used to divide the two halves of my basement
Yeah.
was the polyurethane sheets.
Right.
You know, this I'm sorry, this stuff. Yeah. So
Perpetual styrofoam.
yeah, it's just like nonstop. I get little beads of foam just everywhere.
yeah, I get that.
So I think that's a great idea with the surround that you're doing with the rocks. And the build of your tank, I've been following in your Diaries of a Fish Keeper, which is an awesome little episode thing that you do. Oh, I don't even know how to word it. The episodes that you do. I think those are really cool.
What have been some of your biggest trials and tribulations with building your plywood tank?
Trials and tribulations. The whole build was a trial. Oh my gosh. It's literally from the very beginning. It was a mistake over mistake over mistake. I'd never built a plywood. Blah, blah, blah.
Chris is having tongue-tied
plywood tank. I've never
tonight.
built a plywood tank before. So, first off, I built the stand to the dimensions that I wanted the tank to be. But I needed to build the stand bigger than the dimensions of the tank so that the tank would be supported around the outside edges. And it didn't do that.
Whoops.
And then I had to figure out a way to make it so that I could still support the tank.
Oh, a piece of plywood would have done
on
it,
the
Chris.
stand, because the stand cost me $200 to build. So I didn't want to.
Yeah, except that was a while ago. Right now, it'll be about $600 to build.
We spent an entire day
Fact
building
too.
it. It ain't coming apart.
Plywood is ridiculous.
Everything that I built, though, I built with wood glue and screws.
Oh, I typed in the wrong chat. I thought it was on their chat. It gets a little confusing sometimes because you forget which chat you're on.
Something in place, like one board goes in, it's glued and then screwed. So the wood glue bonds it. It doesn't just glue it together.
I came up with a new phrase. I was screwed and glued.
Screwed and glued.
It would just shear it off and make a
I like
mess,
it.
and then
I like it. I'll keep that.
Supplies again, and then spend more.
If they go somewhere else, you got to have the hashtag screwed and glued.
What's that?
That's how you were working on to bump it out to fit correctly, so it wasn't just the dimension of the tank.
Right,
So it
right. I had to.
automatically
Typically, when you put a 2x4 up against a piece of plywood, You get your piece of plywood like right here, okay? And you put the 2x4 sideways, so it's got the thickest part being the part that gets pushed against, so it's less likely to bow.
Shit.
Well, on the
Glued,
sides,
screwed, and tattooed.
and
That could be problematic, Greg.
yeah, on the
Because it depends on
sides,
what part of
I
you got
didn't do it on the
tattooed,
back, but on the
glued, and
sides,
screwed.
I
Oh,
put the
yeah,
plywood
no.
this way. So instead of having 3.5 inches of 2x4, I had 1.5 inches of 2x4. So it's not as strong.
Oh, Chris, you should have
But then I
called us before you
doubled
started
up
building,
some
brother.
of the wood too, and I really reinforced corners and stuff like that. It was just a learning process. And that's part of the reason why it took so long to build too, was because
I did watch some of those
I would
build
run into
videos,
something
by the way.
like the front
Did you?
glass.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Most
was
people, when they
curious
build
how
a
he was
plywood
going to do
aquarium,
it.
They build the tank, and then they order the glass.
I've watched
to
a
fit
ton
the
of build
tank.
videos, and I have learned
had the
all the
glass
mistakes
already.
before I make them.
Because I took a 300
But I do have a,
aquarium apart.
I have a
So I
800
had
gallon
to
crate. It's a shipping crate.
Figure out how to
that
build the tank.
I'm
to
lining
match
with
the glass,
styrofoam, which
because I
I'm then
couldn't cut
gorilla
the
gluing
glass.
together, wiring and gorilla
It's-
gluing together,
it was,
and that's going to be my outdoor
half-inch
breeder.
thick glass. I had no means to cut it myself, so it ran into some problems there, but I figured it out eventually.
So yeah, it sounds like trial after trial after trial, but going forward for your next one, and I'm assuming there will be another one in your future. You know what to expect, at least going forward, knowing the issues you've experienced on this build.
How long do you think
I have to
Foxy
say
spends
one
on her
thing, though.
eyebrows every
These things
morning?
are like tattoos. If you've ever
Nah,
had
her
a
eyebrows are
tattoo,
just perfect as
once
they
you
are.
get
She doesn't have to pluck
one,
them.
you gotta have
No,
another
you
one,
you know she spent some
another
time
one.
on that.
You
Like,
don't think
This
that's
one's
just
500
natural?
gallons. It
No,
was
that's
intended
not-
to be the
that's
test
makeup.
tank.
That shape.
I was
Yeah, it's
test out my methods. And
Bless her heart.
Hi,
She does-
Holly. How are you?
things good.
She does a
And
beautiful
then the big
job.
tank was going to be
Hi,
the
Yes,
next
Holly,
one.
we are
And then after
we are watching
going through all
Foxy's
of
stream
this,
while we are
3/4 of the way
commenting.
through building this tank, I
And
was like,
please
"I'm
pop
bored."
over and pop
This is
in and
hard.
like and share their stream as well.
But
Yeah, let me.
worth it.
now it's done, and
Here
it's
is
like, oh yeah, I want another
their
one.
link.
At least 1,000
Just open it in another tab.
Oh my
Oh, that would be
Just right
really
click on it and
cool.
open it in another
But
tab,
yeah,
and then
it's,
mute it, and then
I've
you can
heard
hang with
that
us and
tattoos are
still give
very
them their
addictive
watch
for
hours,
people
and
that
you
are
can still
totally
chat
sleazed
and
out.
all that good
So,
stuff.
Yeah.
and those who suffer from multi-tank syndrome or multi-tank addiction, I can see the plywood builds being addicting as well.
Yeah, I get it, Holly.
I was inspired by a
It-
couple.
you just
of-
have to know what you're actually listening
couple
to, but I get it.
aquarium YouTubers that built plywood aquariums, quite a few plywood aquariums. It wasn't what many people might think. It wasn't Joey that actually inspired me to do it. I'd watched him do it a couple times, but it was actually, above all, it was Aquarium Domain that really he blew my mind. If you get the chance to check out Aquarium Domain, he's got a 3,000.
Yeah, Aquarium Domain is cool. That is a cool freaking tank he built.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It is. I
huge.
saw it as
And
well.
he builds those things like they're bulletproof. I mean,
yeah.
instead
See,
of
Chris
doing
had all his
2x4s
glass
and then
because he had a
plywood,
tank
it's
not
2x4
explode,
stacked
break a seal, and he decided he didn't want to reseal it.
together.
Well, he did reseal it a number
but
of times, and it kept breaking
got
on him. So
all
he
of
finally
that
gave up.
Oh,
and-
he just finally gave up and said, "Well, I'll use this as a viewing
a
pane."
stud wall like
And
you would have in a normal house.
Yep.
Super strong.
I've got
He's still got a
140
leak.
tall that I'm probably going to do the same
Yeah.
thing with because
Right.
it is actually it holds
Yeah,
water.
the
It's fine. It's a good
Aquarium
tank.
Domain,
but I
is
don't
the
like
one that inspired
that
me the most.
it's
When
a
I build
tall
my
and I have
next
to get
tank,
up on a
that's what I'm
stand to
gonna-
reach down
I'm
in
gonna
it.
build it as the same
And
way he
so
built his.
if I'm going to have to do that, I'd like to do it in a much bigger tank. So I can turn that. I can use the 4 or the 5 panels of it to build
Yeah.
a really big, beautiful freaking tank.
Community sponsored tank as well.
Oh, thank you, Maria.
Probably not. It would be great if it was, but it's not gonna. It's gonna be all monster fish. Quote marks, air quote that monster
Yeah.
fish, because
That's what I was wondering. What kind of monster fish are you thinking about?
that tank is still going to be South American, but it's going to be peacock bass and arowana and
Oh, cool.
pike cichlids and the true parrotfish, not the red blood parrot. I think those things are ugly. Stuff like that. It's going to be. They're going to.
Yeah, I got to
bigger.
agree with Chris on that. The blood parrot is an abomination in my
How many
opinion.
tanks do you have all together right now?
Well, I don't have the abomination thing going on, but it's not a true parrotfish.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus
They can't close their
10,
mouth, man.
Plus
Yeah.
Really? Why are you going to make a fish that can't even close its
I
mouth?
agree.
And for everyone that has come in since I've last said hello, hello everybody. I see Marco has joined us.
Yes.
Thank you for coming
You're
in.
at 24 right now.
24.
24 right now.
Do you have any, sorry, this is Roxanne's turn.
No, go ahead.
I'm just
No, go
blurting out.
ahead.
Do you have any breeding projects going out right now? I know you've got the Rock Hills.
Yes, the Rock Heel Severum are breeding. They're actually in between batches right now. I leave about 10 of the babies in the tank with them, so that the female has the opportunity to recover from that.
Man.
I like to give her at least a couple months, because the male will breed with her every other week. He'll want babies every other week. If I pull all the fry out, he would kill her breeding with her.
Oh goodness.
I've come up with my own line of guppies.
That's a true story,
still
Greg.
Working on stabilizing.
There are a
but
lot of animals that can't close
they're
their mouths.
virtually done at this point. They're
And
very
they
similar
do
to
okay.
like a Moscow, but instead of being, it's the fire Moscow is what I call it, basically. So it's a fire red tail with a black body.
Oh, pretty.
I bet they're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. Some of them, sometimes I get the occasional yellow one that'll pop out, and I'm quick to cull those. But I've been working on that line for almost a year now. And
I don't
once
have the
they're-
patience for that
once
kind
they're
of breeding.
stable, then
I just don't have it.
I'll-
Like,
I'll release them. And of course, I've got blue Moscows that I got from Bentley Pascal that I've been breeding for 2 years now. So
Oh, that's a nice line.
Amazing fish.
Yeah, that's a nice line.
I guess if you come up with a really
said,
nice
Mom.
line of fish that other people don't have, you can sell them to all sorts of pet
Freaking
stores.
guppies can't keep their fins to themselves.
no, I can't.
Let's see, Marco is wanting to know if we can have an overview of your aquarium. See, he might not have been here when you showed. Marco, did you see the 500 gallon? He might have come in right after that.
Well, let's see. I've got several cameras, so I can do sort of that.
Oh, and then you'll have to introduce us to Red too. I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah, red is in the 125 behind me. It may not look like it's a 125 gallon aquarium, but when I back up to the tank and stretch my arms out, you'll see that it is a 6 foot tank. So let's start with red. Hey, Red.
He has to keep
Red.
Red all alone though, because
Water puppy.
Red's aggressive.
Come here.
I know Mary
Red
has
doesn't
said
do
that
well.
He's your favorite fish, but I also know that he's her favorite fish of
No,
yours.
it's her favorite fish.
He's my
He's not
favorite.
favorite fish.
he's
Chris
not
said
your
he's
favorite?
not
I
his
thought he
favorite
was.
fish.
How
No.
could he not? Look at him.
He is my most interactive of my fish.
Yeah.
But that's Red. He's a creamsicle Midas cichlid from Central America. He's a very well-behaved and excellent deportment on him. I'm going to be putting him in a contest soon, so hopefully
Oh, nice.
he'll get best of show. That would be awesome.
He's beautiful.
Go Red.
Then we got my favorite fish is actually my Rockheel Severum, and these would be the babies from the Rockheel
Oh, I
Severum.
like those
This would
guys.
be round number 3. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to show this tank, so I didn't clean the glass. But
It's okay.
That's the life of a fish keeper. None of
That's
our
right.
tanks are perfect.
Look how healthy they are, and look at them.
Well, except for the ones that we
They're
put
all the
behind us
same
when we're
age.
doing a live stream.
they're all from the same clutch. But some of
Wow.
them are the size of my thumbs.
We could raise
and
Severums,
some
honey.
of them are the size of my pinky nail.
Yeah, we've talked about it. I'd
It's
like
just
to
how,
do
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah, I like severums.
how well some of them were able to get to the food. And
We're
such.
talking about growth of
Right.
fry.
But that is about
Yeah.
75
It's
rock.
got
kill
absolutely
severums.
nothing to do with food
Oh my
availability.
They're so
And
cool.
then-
Any baby
Thank
fish
you
are
so much.
awesome.
Some fish just grow faster than others.
And
Yeah.
then the 500.
Well, also it has to
gallon
do with the size of the
aquarium
tank they're in
with
too. You put
the-
small fish in a large
air
grow out
and-
tank, they grow
I
faster.
actually need to back up.
That's
back
not
the camera
necessarily
up for just
true,
a second.
Mike.
Okay.
Ames did ask, actually, how big is
My
Red?
my
I know
my
he's
experience with
big
that
as
is
a
that if
hand,
I
don't
take
think
fry
he's
and I throw them out in the pools,
Oh.
those guys get huge. But if I take
Here's
fry and I leave them in the 75 gallon, those guys don't get huge.
big
I
is
love
red.
it.
So
Thank
like
you for
Cause and
helping with
effect.
that,
Why
Manny,
is that?
because it's on
because they
StreamYard,
have
it
a bigger
doesn't
space
catch
where they
up
have to grow faster
with
in order to
YouTube,
survive,
and
I
then I
think.
get confused when it jumps.
You're fine.
I mean, A, they're in with
So I
bigger fish, right? So the
appreciate
bigger
it.
fish are going
Okay.
to eat them if they don't grow
Old
fast, so they grow
red
fast.
is 13 inches. So
Oh, wow.
It's
an
it's
adult.
water quality, nutrition, and genetics.
Okay.
At least the last
When
time
it when
I
it when
checked,
it comes down to some of the fish, like
I'm gonna have
breeding
Brett
angelfish,
put a
we'll
ruler
take
on
for
the-
example,
on the tank.
what he's
That's part
actually
of the
showing you
showing him
happens
online.
with angelfish. Some of the angels will just grow really
convention I'm gonna do
quickly.
Right.
But those aren't
Going to a virtual
necessarily your
convention,
best looking
and I'll be
angelfish.
showing you
Yeah.
Some of your best looking angelfish are the
Um,
ones that take
let me see.
forever to
Yeah.
grow.
Yeah.
This is the 500 gallon.
I think that's with any fish. Sometimes small ones really do have better color. One of my Texas cichlids is one of the ones that's
Some
half and half.
tetras.
It's got a very defined
And
silver
then let me
front
see if I've
end,
got this
and then
camera in
these
the right
stripes that go
position.
down to
I'm
this
moving
very defined
cameras
black
as
end.
we go.
And I love that
This would be
freaking
the
cichlid,
breeding
but
tank
he
for the
he is
rocktail
just
severum.
tiny compared to
The
everybody
male
else. He
is
has
a
grown
rocktail,
very
the
slowly.
female is a gold severum.
Yeah, I think it's got a lot to do with the ones we like the best are usually the
those
ones with the
babies that
most
you see in
recessive
there
genes,
are the same age as
Right.
the ones that I just showed you.
and they're generally weaker.
Incredible.
Yeah,
These
that
guys
makes
are
sense.
3 years old or 3 inches. The babies are 3 inches.
Look at those guys; those
Oh
are
my
pretty.
goodness, they're big babies.
But
So those are
they're
like the alpha babies.
well, these ones had the benefit of being with their parents in the 75.
Yeah, there's some
So they were
validity to
able
that, Heather.
to,
That could possibly be
eat
true.
some of the slime coat off of the adults to help them grow faster.
You
The
can see how much
tanks
of a
don't
difference
get
it
any
makes.
more of a water change than anything else in my fish room. So that is the only difference, is that they got to be raised with their parents. So Roddy, the rock keel there, in the front is about a 10-inch rock keel severum. That
Okay.
plant is plastic.
Is it?
90% certain that tanks or that plant's
That is
plastic.
just a cheap ivy that my mom bought for my niece's wedding, and she looked at it. She's like, "This looks so fake." I was like, "I'll take it."
Nothing wrong with plastic
This
plants,
looks
by the
fake.
way.
Let's put it in my fish tank.
Yeah, nothing wrong with them except that they don't help anything. They look
Every
pretty.
time
but
I
they
go,
don't-
every time I go to
destroyed
Hobby
the
Lobby,
other half.
I look at the
It was
plastic plants,
terrible.
and I'm like, yeah, I
It
could do
took
that.
up more space in the
Yeah.
tank, but I
And,
needed that because I
You know,
needed
plastic
the
plants are
babies
pretty.
to
The
get
problem is
away
they don't serve a purpose.
from
They don't, other than being
male.
pretty. Like they don't.
Yeah, but they
So-
don't hurt anything
When
either.
they were
That's
tiny,
true. Yeah. No,
the
they
male
don't
would
cause
try
any
to
harm.
kill
That's
them
for
to
sure.
get the
So,
female to
I
breed.
Well,
mean,
with the
yeah,
exception of the
they're-
fact that you have to take the damn things out and clean them all the
So-
damn time, because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
problematic.
the whole cycle in
But
there. I have another.
I would
have a
much rather have
55
live plants
that
growing
is
if I
sitting
can.
next to
Sometimes
this
you can't
tank.
though, because cichlids are
That
not going to let live plants
is
grow.
the
They
actual
don't. They're
grow
just
out
not gonna.
tank
They're gonna eat
for
them.
or
the babies.
a lot
That's
of
usually what I
barbs
put them in to
or
grow out.
strawberry leperinus.
Yeah.
I literally in 2 days watched the strawberry leperinus eat a patch of guppy grass.
And
there.
then
Yeah.
I've got a
Yeah.
paludarium aquarium, which
I mean, it's literally there's none left.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Let me.
I can't
Change
put plants
cameras
in
real
with the
quick,
Pacu
and
at
then I
all. The
can-
Pacu destroy them. They just
I can put the
they
camera on
eat them
that.
for lunch,
So-
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's nothing you can do to keep them in.
And so will severums. You know, the
Yeah.
fish he's talking about.
how good
Severums
the
are
angel's gonna be.
big time, primarily herbivores. They're an omnivore, but primarily
I don't
herbivore.
know if I can say it correctly. Heroes, say it.
Oh, glad you made it home safely. Still in you.
I
Marco is a dory.
Thank you.
Heroes of fasciatus.
Thank you.
There we go.
Fasciatus,
Thank you,
that's what I was
and
trying
bless
to
you.
say.
Hello again, Aristotle.
So this is a 40 breeder paludarium that I made out of a broken 40 breeder.
Hey, honey.
I stood it
Yeah.
up on its side.
His space right there is
When I
as
broke
big
the
a mess
side
as
panel
our
off.
space in the back is.
Oh, okay.
And then I put
Not
a
quite.
spray foam dip
Yeah, oh, yeah,
and
it
put
is.
gravel on
It's
the spray
equal.
foam to make it look
Far
like
from it,
a
sir.
waterfall.
I'm gonna go with Heather on that one. By the way,
But I ended up needing the pump for
Ours just
another
has a
thing,
little bit
so-
more Halloween
Oh,
stuff in it.
glad
than
you
his.
made it home
It's
safe,
just got convict
Stilania.
shipping. And then I've got my 90-gallon, which is back there that I can't really show because it's really bad. Back
yeah,
there.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
agree
bring
with
up-
Greg the Guppy guy.
No,
He
it's
goes, I
fine.
put my
It's a shame
severums in a
what you're willing to
beautifully
show us.
planted tank, and they shredded
Yeah.
it.
Oh, absolutely.
My
They will.
90-gallon
Most
is,
cichlids will do that. They don't like plants, and even if they're
where I
not,
put my
even if
Tiger
they're not
Oscar
plant
when
eaters,
the
they'll
300
destroy
gallon
them.
blew its
They
seal.
you just can't keep plants and cichlids together. It's just
And
not a
she has
not a
stayed in
thing. I'm
there
sure there's
with,
somebody out there that would
some
tell me I'm
convicts.
full of it, and they've managed
She
to
was
do it,
super
but they're
depressed
the exception, not the rule.
The 300-gallon was full of South American cichlids. I had 37 cichlids in there at one point, and everything died except for the Tiger Oscar, the
Hey,
eclipse
Mike.
catfish, and a bristle.
Okay, what?
I got a question for you.
I lost.
I got an answer
several
for you.
Thousands of
Have you
dollars.
ever seen an angelfish in a planted tank?
So yeah, that was
Yes.
that was terrible. But
Have you ever seen a
got really
discus
depressed
in a
and took her
planted
home.
tank?
Okay, listen.
finally get out of her
You're
funk.
you're nitpicking.
And then
You're nitpicking.
she's fine.
Yes, I get that they're.
Yeah, those
they're
are valid
in that
questions.
tank with her.
Yeah,
And
but
she
but
doesn't eat
it,
the babies. She
it's
don't
pretty
care
much
about
the
You're just
exact.
saying on a whole.
In
Speaking of
general,
babies.
cichlids not
Right on cue.
leaving
Twice
out the
now.
ones that are
You've gotten
bizarre
something to
in
happen
the
right on cue.
cichlid family.
That's some magical
Most
Have
of
you
them.
ever seen a festivum in a
Oh my
planted tank?
goodness.
I don't
But
know.
we really are going
I don't know.
home.
I have seen convicts in a planted tank.
Right.
Okay,
Oh,
and
my
then
convicts
next
would
week
tear
you're
plants.
also
to-
Oh yeah,
Actually, they do.
love
They
everyone.
After that, you're also
they
going
eat the
to
roots off of the freaking pothos.
We're
My
going
daughter-
home next week.
She's on
Little
3 months.
bastards.
3 months.
She came in from Virginia to retrieve
I will agree with that for sure.
And she still
Little
might get home
jailbreakers.
without mom. We know how it
Oh,
goes.
Actually, one of my dogs was actually named Convict. It's funny because Heather said jailbreakers,
Yeah.
and my wife,
his
we had a
heart's
litter
filled
of
with
black
epoxy.
labs back in the
So,
day,
It
and
is an
she named
epoxy
one of
resin,
them
yes,
Convict,
but
and that was her
it's
favorite
been
dog.
designed
We
specifically
wound
by
up
Unfield,
keeping that one for like 14,
Pond
15
Armor
years.
to
And,
be aquarium safe.
God,
for
we get the
one, and,
weirdest looks
it's
when because
kind
we'd
of-
be like, "Come here,
it's like
convict,"
halfway between
and they're like,
resin
"Why
and
do
a
you call
liquid
your
rubber.
dog convict?" And
So
my
it does
my
give
wife
a
wouldn't
little
miss a
bit,
beat.
but
She was
too
like,
tiny
"Man, that dog
but way
escaped
more
from
than resin
every
does."
freaking thing we've ever put her in."
Yeah, we had
Okay.
one of the puppies that did that.
How many
Little
years
Coco.
did you have
She was the littlest one out of the litter,
Okay,
and
here's
oh
the
my
deal.
goodness,
I
she was
talked to
just.
the owner.
She was always. She was
donated
showing everybody how to break out of
4
everywhere.
All
It was
the
1.5
time.
incredible.
quart
All the
kits,
time. She was a
and he
smart little
told
bugger.
me,
Oh yeah,
"We'll
she
only
would pick
take-
locks. She would. I mean,
I
it was
sent you
incredible.
enough to do
She
that
wasn't
tank
even
2.5
like
times."
2 months old.
I used all 4
Yeah.
of them and ended up buying a 5th
But yeah, I bet
one
that was. I bet you guys used to get
because
some
it wasn't
strange
enough.
looks, right? Yelling for convict.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think
people
it's
when that
because
named
I
her,
got
it wasn't me. It was like, yeah, she
And
escapes from
all of the
everything, and
videos that he said to
you know,
watch,
she'd be chasing this
all
puppy
told you.
around.
They'll tell
You know,
you,
come here, you little
put it on
convict,
until you
and it
can't
just
see through
stuck.
it. If you can see the
Well,
grain
and
through
it
it's not
sounds like
cooking
you're
out.
talking to a
Well, it was
child, right?
white.
So people have got to be
So
like,
I could see the grain through
oh
it.
no.
I went through 4 kits and I could still see the grain through it. I was like, okay, what's going on here? So I bought a tan kit and I put 1 layer on it. I was like, okay, I can't see through it no more.
Thank
It's
you,
done.
Lori.
Oh goodness. So it should
Thank
be
you, Lori.
extra leak proof.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
just
but it
so
did
anybody
hit
knows,
twice when
just
I
so
put it
anybody
together.
knows, we do watch PayPal, and if
time was in
anything
a
comes in,
corner,
even those
and I
99
found
cent
the
things,
little
we will
gap
give
in
you
the
a shout out
fiberglass
right
where
here, right now, just
pulled
like
up,
it was,
and I
just
squirted
like
a-
it was
silicone
those things
in
you
there,
can
and
do
then I
on.
covered it with more epoxy.
A
those things you
leaked in
can,
the
yeah,
front,
whatever. The
and
things
it
you can do
was
on
a
YouTube.
screw hole that had
Just
not
we can't
completely
actually
gotten
do that
covered
yet
with
because we haven't
epoxy.
hit that number of
So
subscribers. So
I covered it the rest of the way, and yeah, good to go.
It's been solid
I just
ever since.
I just can't imagine how good it actually has to feel when you sit down down and look at it, you know, and it's It's just
I spend
doing what it's doing.
the only time I actually sit and look at it is when I'm on a stream.
Really?
I
When
agree
come
with
in here to
Chris.
talk to you guys, or when me and Mary do our stream on Saturday, that's the only time I really sit and look at it, because when I get off work, I want to spend as much time with my wife as I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Aw.
So
Family time, yes.
That's
Family
right.
time and then fish time. But if you can get family and fish time together, that's good too.
that's unfortunately does not happen. I'm more likely to get family and dog time, or dog and fish time, than anything else. If I were to open the door, and if my wife isn't home yet, which I don't know if she is or not, but if I were to open the door and Duke was in there by himself, he would come in here, and then he'd sit in the chair right here next to him.
Yeah.
How do you know who loves you more, your dog or your wife?
He on occasion snores during the streams.
Oh, I have a take on that, but I probably shouldn't say it.
Well, wait a minute. Seriously, it sounds like you might know this already. How do you know who loves you more, your dog or your wife?
I'll leave the punchline to you on that one.
My daughter has
Lock them both
long-haired
into the
Chihuahua
trunk of your car
and
for
a Maine
8
Coon
hours
cat
and
in
see
her
which
room.
one
And
is happy
at
to
one
see
point
you
she
when
had
they
a
when you let them out.
She passed away. But yeah,
it's probably
right
not
now.
a great
I used
test,
to keep a
though.
lot
I
of
would think.
parakeets,
I would think that would
but,
probably end
I have a bird
in
dog.
pain.
And so
You will know which one loves you more.
couldn't let the parakeets out.
Yeah. No, that
Couldn't let
would
them
end
out,
well.
free range the bedroom or anything like that, because Duke would go after them and try and retrieve them for me. And he did several times. You just grab them. He'd grab them in his mouth and bring them to me. They're dead. And I'm like, okay, give me Angel. Plop. Okay, I'm sorry he put you in his mouth.
Oh, well, at least you didn't hurt him though. So
Yeah, no, Duke has got he's one of those, he's well trained.
Hi, Aristotle. Why are we crying today?
Soft mouth.
Why are we angry crying today?
Yep.
You can
Probably
play
something
around
I
with him
said.
and wrestle and all that.
Probably.
And then
almost certainly
stick your arm in his mouth, and he'll close his mouth, but only as much as if you were to do this with your hand.
Yeah.
Just
mouth
grab
hugs.
your arm.
Our puppies give
Not
us
hard,
mouth hugs
just
all the time
grab your
too.
arm. It's enough to grab, but not bite. He doesn't bite. So,
Yeah.
It's like when they're picking up puppies. It looks brutal, but the puppies are fine.
Yeah. It looks like they're ripping a hole in the back of their neck, but no, it's like they're gumming them, kind of thing.
I wonder who's scheduled after them, or if anybody's scheduled after
Yeah,
them.
he's a good dog. I love that dog.
Mary, do you have a question?
No, I was just making sure I didn't miss anybody in chat. I think we said hello to everybody. Skippers came in, and did you see Gollymon?
Yes. Hello, Gollyman. Thank you for coming in. Behave, please.
He is.
And I know that your tagline is feeding the addiction one tank at a time through education and inspiration.
Bob is on at the
Which made
moment,
me
but he's
think,
just testing the Wi-Fi in his truck on a random stream.
who are your inspirations? Where do you derive your inspiration from?
Well,
Or
there's a story behind that.
Rob's
tagline,
Aquatics uploaded
actually.
something new.
I got that from Susan Core at SLC Aquatics.
Still in you. You're the best, buddy. We'll see you later, brother.
Everybody calls her the Fish Fan Mom. I'm the only one that's allowed to call her.
Oh, why?
Mom.
Still in you is leaving? Oh, yeah. All right.
Everybody
See you
else
later,
can call her
buddy.
Fish Fan Mom, but she is my fish mom. But yeah, you'll notice that her catchphrase is something along the same lines.
Yeah.
And
I appreciate that still in you
I
always
wanna
has
steal
some
your catchphrase,
some motivational
but I'm
something he
gonna
says on his way
change
out.
it just a little bit. And yeah, but my inspiration, Jason with Primetime Aquatics does not know this because I haven't really told him, but he's a big inspiration to me.
Yeah.
Zenzo Tazawa of Tazawa Tanks.
Oh, good dude.
Yeah.
I really enjoy every opportunity I can.
Heavy on
talk to
African
him.
cichlids, but
I
real good
absolutely
dude.
love talking to him.
You have issues with African cichlids now?
There are
No.
several.
Why do I gotta have issues with stuff just because I mention
I
them?
pay homage to.
Well, 'cause
to
we're always just
Scott
waiting
with
for the
King
rabbit
Queen
hole, buddy.
Cichlids, who doesn't.
Amazing channel.
Yeah, he hasn't been doing that lately, but me and him and Kenny E with Daniken Aquatics are going to be doing something soon. So you may see that coming here in the near future.
Oh, Chris is doing stuff with Daniken.
That's exciting.
Scott is my inspiration when it comes to Central American
I don't
cichlids.
see how Chris would
Anybody
get a word in
ever has a question about
edgewise.
Central American cichlids? Don't ask me. Ask Scott.
Because Danny
the
will
dude
probably
knows
give him a little,
Amphilophus,
or Kenny rather will probably give him a little, little space.
It would blow your
let
mind.
Let him have a second or
how
two, and
much he
then
knows
back
about
in again.
Amphilophus,
He
but
knows them like he is one of them.
Hi, Paul McCarthy. How are you? Yeah, I love
Honestly,
African
I
cichlids too.
think
They
that
are
he is
just amazing fish.
the first.
I used to be known for breeding African cichlids, by the way.
Did you?
Long before we met, but
I did not know this.
believe me, I have
somebody that you.
I love
may have
African
heard
cichlids
of,
to death.
but haven't
African
seen
Rift Lake
anything
cichlids
on,
Right.
to death.
would be
Yeah.
as an inspiration for me. So he's not an aquarium YouTuber, but he is very much in the aquarium hobby. Rusty Wessel.
Wow, Rusty's
yeah.
huge.
Wessel, the
He's
Wessel.
actually,
Mhm.
yeah, he is
Um,
actually the person that found or discovered the Honduran red point, among other fish.
Yes.
He does a lot of exploration.
Who was it? Oh, it was Chris Biggs, the Mad Aquarius Biggs.
I want to
And
roast
Biggs is another guy.
his
Biggs
which
is
is
Biggs.
I
You
guess
gotta
it's,
love
you
him.
know, something that doesn't happen
Hey, if
all the
anybody
time.
ever runs
But
across
he
a
did-
Rosaline pike
yeah.
cichlid from Venezuela
Yeah.
that is here in the
Kenny
hobby
was
somewhere,
actually
I
had
want that
gotten it all
fish,
lined
and
up
I
so that he would
will
be able to go there when he did his around the country
Pay
tour
gross
of
amount of money for it.
Kentucky and
do what?
Pay
was going
a
to
gross
go
amount of money for it.
to,
No, but I might
Rusty
I
Wessel's
might
You don't
murder
want
your
it that
mother-in-law
bad,
for
then.
you.
but he didn't have time to make it there. I was like,
Yeah.
dude,
I actually had two of them potentially
I
on
would've
the
did
way because I know a
something
guy down in
else
Venezuela,
to make that.
but he got screwy because
Oh, gosh.
of
That would
So,
just
yeah.
be a
getting it
bummer.
through customs and didn't know
But
how to
If
do
anybody
it.
would
So
have been an inspiration to
Am
me,
I correct?
Rusty Wessel would be my number one inspiration. Anytime I get the opportunity to pick on Rusty's brain, I'm there.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. I
And his
have to agree with
aquarium's like-
Chris.
he
If
does,
Rusty's
like,
gonna say
natural
something, I'm
lighting in
gonna
his
listen to him.
rooms,
Yep.
And everything is, you know, I mean, it's just.
of course, you said that about
It's been a
Dan
while
last night,
since
and then
I've
you got all
watched
pissy when he
video,
told
but
you
it
that they're that
he had
endlers are
some
not guppies.
Seriously
No.
phenomenal fish.
Yeah, natural lit tank.
Doesn't necessarily I have to agree with the guy.
Hey, look
I
at
am
this.
gonna listen.
Look at this.
Because
What up,
not
kid?
everything works like
How
what
are you,
will
man?
work for Chris or what will work
We
for
are.
Ray may not
We're
work
watching
for
other
me.
people's
So
streams again
to
tonight.
see how each individual person
What are you doing?
keeps their
Driving home from the beach.
their tank
Driving home from the beach. What were you doing at the beach?
healthy.
I brought him for his first swim in the ocean, and we got to meet all the fish, and he got to meet saltwater in the face.
I'd like to see.
How come you
when
keep doing these things
somebody
without us there?
Keeps their tank and they don't.
You horrible rat bastard.
They do.
I think it's important to keep you at arm's length.
Wrong way
Wow.
to do it, kind of thing.
Wow.
Like, as in,
Safety feature.
people say this is a solo tank.
I am so disappointed
because
in you.
He's a Midas cichlid. He'll fill anything that's in the water. Same thing with us. With the
So how
tiger
was it?
oscar.
What did he do? What was it
You
like?
probably shouldn't keep the tiger oscar with
So you
it.
remember how when I was a
They
kid,
should
I
feel
ran
good.
directly into the ocean.
She'll eat them.
Yes.
So
And I
he
like
did the same
to
thing.
break that norm.
Has wanted to go head
a
first into
lot.
it every time I brought him.
Red
I've just never brought him in.
Is in here.
Right.
So this time I was like,
With
you know what?
convict
Be
cichlids.
free. Go be the fish that you want to be.
They're in
Yeah.
here.
And
They're hiding in the logs and the rocks right now.
he did.
But
It was
in
cold,
order to feed
but
the
he
tank,
did not want to
they
run
will
away.
come out.
Awesome.
So
He
we
won't
swam.
eat them.
He
Awesome.
loved it.
There.
He had a
Awesome.
blast. Every time I pointed to a fish, he was like
A little over 6
screaming,
months.
giddy with joy.
He hasn't eaten them.
That's my boy.
Nope. I
That's
put
my
3
boy.
females
You
in
know,
there
once
that
he's
were
old
2.5
enough,
inches
once
long.
he's old enough to
And they're
understand
still
that he
in
can
there.
come to Grandma and Grandpa's and hang out with the fish, he's
All
never going to
three of
leave
them.
here,
I
right?
thought he ate one of them.
That's fine. You don't have to come
He
get him.
Now, mind you,
That's fine. We'll come get
I
him.
can only do this because I know his
Easier for me
personality.
if you do it.
That is correct, sir. Gary or
So
Gary,
I'm
Greg.
not saying
We
that
do
it's a good
absolutely
idea
videotape ourselves
to
at arm's
throw
length,
convict cichlids
and
in
sometimes
with
at
Midas cichlid
full length.
unless you know the personality.
So,
of the fish.
Also, I did get permission permission to bring the
know
boy
that
on,
he's
so we can do that next
he's
time.
more of a
Oh,
kind
kick
of
ass.
laid back,
Well
kind
done.
of
I am so happy because
Scooby
we miss
Doo
him.
kind of guy.
We want to see him.
He's a chill dude.
Oh,
You
what?
should.
Not enough?
Hey Shaggy, what's going
Well,
on?
I mean, we love you too, but you know, listen. Now you have a draw.
He doesn't even.
Now
he
you have
doesn't,
a
you know,
reason
like,
for us
with
to want to
other
see you.
Fish like him, they'd be trying to eat the changes through the glass.
Oh yeah.
He just comes up
Yeah.
and
Hey,
looks
hi,
at it.
honey.
He'll open his mouth, but he doesn't do the
Hello.
whole head
How are
wiggle and
you?
Muy bueno.
pushing up against the
We're
glass.
driving
and
right
all of
now.
that. Because there are some Midas that'll
Pay
pick up
attention to the road.
It's hands free. Everything's
and
fine.
break
Okay.
the
With them
tank.
at the glass, yeah.
They'll break the
I don't
tank.
have to look at any of this.
Buster.
Okay.
So,
I love you. I miss you.
yeah, he's a
I
pretty
love
boy.
you.
I love
Did
him.
you hear that he
But
got permission to
like I said,
to
he's
bring
not
Atlas
my
on stream now?
Really?
not my
Yep.
favorite,
Yeah,
but he
those-
is.
Oh
he
my
is one of
goodness.
my
Wait until you all meet my grandson, Atlas.
Well,
He
then
is
what
amazing.
favorite?
He is
I mean,
amazing.
yes,
Right
our
on.
son is amazing as well, and so is our daughter. But
Zero hesitation.
Atlas
I
is
feel like you guys
incredible.
have obligatory compliments for us, and it's all just a boy now.
well, welcome
If you
to
look at
having
any other Severum
parents that are now
out there,
grandparents. That's
there's
how that
only
works.
one other Severum
Ah,
that
you're
is
right,
pretty
you guys
as a
are
rock
old.
heel.
Wow.
And that would be the
What?
Yeah,
Tiger
the
Severum.
Atlas is incredible.
Um,
That's the important thing.
They're also called Red Tiger Severum, but the rock heel or red shoulder Severum is
Who's this guy?
it's got
That is Chris from Multi Tank
so many
Addiction,
colors going through their bodies.
and
They're,
he's a very very
they've got a
smart
blue
guy when it
face
comes
with a
to
red shoulder, reddish orange shoulder,
certain
over
types of
behind the
cichlids
gill
that he
plate
raises,
stripe.
and it's cool to hear him.
Body's olive,
And then the
tan
girl up on
color
top is Foxy,
with black
and
speckles,
the woman to the right is Mary Page,
striping,
and
the-
both of them
the
are
anal and
also
dorsal fins
very
are bright
very
electric
smart when it comes to the
orange.
things they do in this
I mean, there's
this
just so
hobby
many different colors
industry.
going on in one fish, and it's
Fish thing.
not saltwater.
Yep.
That's incredible. I would call that the Lisa Frank fish.
Yeah, I tell you, you know, the connection here is that we all keep the
I
same
should
kind
show
of
you.
animal in the same kind of glass box, and we all have different experiences.
Yes.
And what?
Right.
And we all have different
I would love
experiences
to
to
send you
show,
an
not
actual
children,
picture because
not
the camera
frequently.
over here
Sometimes.
doesn't
We just
do
don't
it
show those on
justice.
video.
The lighting's not
And,
good. Roddy is kind of he's hiding in the shadow.
And they're
kind
all
of
little
thing.
children. They're all swimmy children,
But,
Nick.
yeah,
all of
the
them.
Body, his
But
body
I
right
mean,
now is
you know, we
blue
all have
behind
these
the
shared
red stripe.
experiences and all this information and
And,
stuff that
the rock heel has stripes that go
brings us together
from
in a
the
really
bottom
tight knit
up
group,
to
you know.
about halfway.
And
Whereas
so I don't know,
red
it's
tiger
cool.
or
Kind of like
tiger Severum
firemen
Yeah, and
without
it's
the running into
years of-
buildings.
years of
stripes that
collective
go the full
experience and
height of the body.
And,
They
yeah,
have
it's
a
great.
similar coloration, but
A wealth of
I like
for
this.
instance, the
You guys are
snout
basically
on the
mystery
rock
science
heel
theaters.
Severum is usually a
And on
solid
the
blue
stream.
with a little
Yeah.
bit of worming
Yeah.
underneath the bottom lip.
Well,
or underneath the,
I mean,
the mouth
so the thing is,
line
and we all
going
know
down the
this,
side
you
of
know,
the face.
streams when they're
But
alone
on the red
get
tiger,
boring.
the whole
You know, there are
snout from
points
the
where
eyes all the way
you're
down to
listening and you're
underneath
kind of
the
like
chin
you kind of
is
fade
got that
off because
red and
whatever it
blue
is they're
marbling
talking
you
about
can
at that
find,
particular
like,
time
on
is not
a,
not all that
discus.
not all that interesting
The
or
worming
you know
or
just not
marbling,
interesting
as
to
they
you.
call it.
Yeah.
So
And
we shut
that's-
up when it's really
I mean,
interesting,
they
and then we
look
go back to talking
same.
to
If
each other
you
when
were to
it's
look
not.
at them from a distance.
And-
Well, and
the
too,
red
we're
tiger would almost
helping,
look washed
you know,
out in comparison
boost their
to
numbers too.
the rock heel.
Yeah, so
But
everybody
we tell
who
everybody to, you know,
there's
pop over and
spaces
give
in
them a
between
like
their
and share.
coloration, you know, just
And
worming all over the body versus
we kind of,
the rock heel.
yeah,
is
we
solid
kind
colors.
of feature the other fish streams. The other
like I
the
said,
other
Giving
fish
everybody
streams.
ample
all
opportunity to get
day about a rock heel Severum.
And you can see
Yeah.
how everyone gets
We're trying to
so
help. We're trying to be
passionate
part of the
about them. So
part of the
love
you know
to
the
hear all
driving
the
solution
words.
rather than you
I
know.
Yeah.
really
Yes.
love Severum. Above
Trying to
all,
promote
I mean,
everybody.
if it was just a
I'm glad you
species,
said it that way. I would like to help
the whole
everybody
hero
in a
slime.
driving solution. I'd like to put out
I
a quick
absolutely
PSA.
love Severum. I love the body shape.
Why
I
are
love
you
how they're
driving in your
slender
car
and
alone
tall,
with a mask on?
but they're not angelfish.
Well,
What I
Like
call
put
Why
the
are you
mask on when
driving
you
a
get out of the car.
because
Yeah.
So we
they
had
can
this discussion a
just
couple
as
of nights
gorgeous
ago
as a
on one of the
discus,
streams,
but
and
they're
the answer
more
to that
of a
question is that most people who you see in their car with their mask
streamlined
on
look instead of being a
are just
a big
driving from
plate
one store to another,
floating
and
in
they're
the
only
water.
going to be in the car for
They're kind
5
of
minutes,
more like a
they didn't feel like getting in, taking their mask off, putting it on the dashboard, driving there, putting it back on again.
And
Yeah.
I still don't like
Fishes in your tank.
I mean, I personally don't do it
I
because the
try to
mask
go with
drives me crazy.
analogies.
But if you're
Sometimes
comfortable
it
in the
works,
mask, then
No, I
why would
like
you
that
take it
though.
off just to drive 5 minutes down the road to
Yeah,
the next door?
as long as we
I am
don't have
happy to
any
wear
that
my
look
mask
like
where I
a
have
gravy
to,
boat,
but I
we're
am
good,
tired of
right?
breathing my own breath.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, brush your
Oh,
teeth more.
Brush your
goodness.
teeth more, honey.
I'm sick if they're releasing gravy though.
No matter how many times. Actually, I'm going to say something that should probably get somebody banned. I want to let you guys know that
How long
the other
have
day
you
I had
been
a
in the
fart
hobby
that smelled
for?
like dead ham and floss teeth.
I
Those of you who wear
originally
those
started
things
in the
together,
hobby when
you
I
know
was 8 years
exactly
old.
how foul that was.
Took a break
Thank you so
for
much for that. That was
4 years.
that was lovely.
And
This is
then
what
when I
I
was 12
bring.
years old,
That's
I
what I'm here
started
for.
back up again.
Thank you,
I
honey.
don't remember
Greg, that is a really
the
really
first tank,
nice
but I do remember the first tank when we
nice
started back up again. It was Black Skirt Tetras,
nice thing you're doing there, brother.
Rasbora.
Oh, look at that. That's actually a pretty
Rasbora
nice drive.
The hatchet.
Greg,
what
the
we
guppy
called
guy,
them,
that is great.
It's not the pork chop.
I'm
It's the
leaving.
other
I'm
one.
being called.
Okay, brother.
And
I love you,
pepper
kid.
corn
Honey,
forest.
thanks for dropping in. Love you, Atlas.
Yeah, that was just a 10-gallon aquarium, and I've been in the hobby since I was 12 years old. My
What happened to Terry?
senior
I
project
don't know what happened
for
to
high
Terry.
school. I don't know if you ever had a senior project.
Oh yeah.
It was required.
He had something to do.
My class was the first year that they did it in my school. And my senior project that I wanted to do, they asked us what we wanted to do. We could do anything, but it had to be.
Yeah, I agree
a
with you, Paul
business or
McCartney.
something that you
McCarthy. I
could do
don't
for a
like it
living.
either, but
And so
I do
was
think
like,
I have
well, I
no
want to do
problem
it on
putting
an
one
aquarium store. I
on.
want to be an
I'd
aquarium
rather
store
put one
owner.
on
So
definitely
that's what
when
I
I
want
get
to
out of the
do.
car.
absolutely.
My parents wouldn't let me do it. I had to do it.
But
on
people who
home
ride around with
security.
them in their car, I don't think they leave their house, put it on, and never take it off until they get home. I
Go
think
and
they just
volunteer at a pet
happen to
store. I
be
go, I
driving
bet you,
from
if I talk to the guy
Walmart
at
to
that pet store down the
7-Eleven,
road,
and they figure,
they'll
Yeah,
do I really have to go
work
through
for
this
them
process and take this off and put it back on
For
again?
labor,
Yeah,
of
you
course.
just leave it
Can't
on.
deny that.
You're just going down the road.
We'll have him do all the water changes.
Though in truth, I don't do that because they bug me enough that
But
I do
yeah,
take
I've
it off
been
and
in
throw it
the
on the
hobby since I
freaking,
His back is still good.
on the
Well,
on the
yeah, like Liz
dashboard.
12 years old, so
saying
35
that,
years.
we do that like when her
36
and I
years
are
now.
going, when we have several stores to hit or errands
Yeah.
to run,
Lots of fun.
we'll leave it on, but like,
Lot
kind of
of
down
fun.
around the
Poor
Yeah, or
fish
hanging
while
off
we're
one
in the
ear or whatever.
car. And then when we get
A
out,
lot
we
of
just pull it
learning
up.
along the
Yeah.
way.
A lot of learning, right?
And sometimes
So-
it's hard knock learning we have.
So when are we
It is.
making the living room an
And I've
aquarium?
learned the hard way.
Right now, let's do
sometimes.
it.
I don't like it.
I am
But
in.
It happens. But that's what I like about this platform.
So
too. I
when
like when people
restaurants gonna
share,
have their
not
babies?
just their ups, but they share their downs too to help others, not go
I don't
through
think he
that.
heard you.
So-
Liz
Yeah.
wants to know when her shrimp are
what
going to
was I
have their
thinking about?
babies.
I don't know. They might have already. They're just so
we've been
small.
to,
We
like,
might
a
not
lot
see
of
them
the
yet.
big shows like
Oh, 'cause they still
Aquashella
look like they had
and stuff
shrimp
like
in
that
their
in the past.
belly.
I know for you're getting ready to come up on 2,000
I can't wait to
subs,
see what they look
and I
like.
know that you're doing a giveaway for that. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. We're currently at 1,884 subscribers, or at least we were before the stream started.
Wow, good for them.
And
Mhm.
when we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a VIP ticket to Aquashella, whichever one the winner is going to go to. Doesn't have to be the one that I'm going to. I am going to Aquashella Dallas this year. I've already got the airplane tickets. I got everything except for the actual event tickets. So I was going to wait until we had the winner, and then if the winner is going to the same place, then I was just going to buy my ticket at the same time.
Chris has been
and
at
bought
this for a
theirs.
really long time, and he
But,
posts a lot of good content. He posts
that's
all
the
the
grand
time.
prize, and then
Yeah.
there's going to be
You know,
three,
that helps with the
other prizes, and they're all $25 gift cards for places.
with people
that I haven't
subscribing to him. But he also, I mean, he's been
solidified
at this for a
yet,
long
but
time. He's
it'll
been at it for
probably
a
be
good
Dance Fish,
good few
Guppy
years.
Guru, and Aquarium
Yeah.
Co-op.
And
And
That's
then, of
very
course,
exciting.
I'm also going to be doing a 600 subscriber giveaway for Miss Mary Page here. She's going to do a $50 gift
her.
card for Amazon. So
That's
Very nice.
exciting.
when I hit 2,000 subscribers, after I hit 2,000 subscribers, the very next stream that follows that is going to be the giveaway stream, and we're going to be giving away a bunch of money, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of
Well,
fun.
congratulations early
Well,
on
thank you.
reaching your 2K because I know you will get there. And Mary is fast tracking it to 1K. So
Why does my computer always ask me if I'm a robot?
Well, and then
Fast,
I
she's
am not a
grown leaps and
robot.
bounds in these
Yeah.
past few
Are
months.
you sure though?
Well,
So
all we
happy.
need
We
to
wonder
is we need to
sometimes.
get you on my
Cute.
stream so that we can start promoting your channel.
Right.
We wonder sometimes.
It's
I
Roxanne
tried
has
to talk
a
her.
beautiful channel.
Mary, I was talking to her before you got on, and I
Or is
was
your
like,
clone
"We
a
need to
robot?
get you on," and she's like, "Well, yeah, I can we do it
So I
next
don't have
weekend, not
any
this weekend?"
information on
And I'm
her.
like, "Well, I've already got
Are we
somebody,
just
but we can do it the following
by
week. So
ourselves?
if you want to do
All
it,
right.
not this weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after, so it would be. Let me pull up my calendar real quick here. That would fall
this
on.
weekend, I have
Anybody
a
who wants to
fifth
come up, by the way, here's the
5-year-old
link. You are
mermaid
welcome to
big
pop in.
birthday
Yeah,
party to go
she
to.
has a
I
good
lost
Oh,
excuse. Don't
boy.
get me wrong.
I am not a bot, S. How
That's
dare
gonna be
you?
awesome.
Got
My
a
niece
good,
called. I need to be there.
SU, I
but
think
it
you
would
are
be the
correct.
24th.
Okay.
You can do the 24th of April.
Yes.
It's kind of an
Okay.
ongoing
Well,
debate
then
here at
we
FFR.
will we'll
Nice.
write that
Nice.
down and
Yeah, you don't until you
Where's
see the
Nick?
beer.
Where's Sweet
on
Cheeks when we need him?
on the
Smart
stream
enough not to be in the
in
middle
the
of this.
broadcast.
No, he'd be right in
So
there.
we can
You
get you
know
promoted.
it.
It would be awesome
Thank you.
if you gained like
I'm
100
excited.
subscribers one stream. It would be awesome. If we could get every
I'm
single
actually going to
person
be
that
on
comes in,
Chris's Talking
if they're
Tank
not
show next
already
week.
subscribed, to subscribe to your
See,
channel.
good thing
That
you're.
would
man.
You
I
don't.
love doing that.
You don't tell us anything
Well, I'd just like to say
until
that
it's
I
happening. We
do
have
It's
no
next week.
time.
It's next week.
Like I'm
Yeah.
It's
here
not.
to
It's not
support
like. I mean,
everybody,
do you need a
and
whole
I
week
show
and a
little bits
week and
of
like 4 days to
happiness in
plan?
the tank. So if I grow, whether it's fast or slow, I will grow.
Is a
But
Florida bot
I'm
better
just
than like?
here
Oh yeah, I'm not a Russian bot.
and
Yeah.
to
Definitely not a Russian
raise
bot,
some
Jeffrey.
spirits along the way.
No.
Ed
Is why
was
I
the
do what I
same
do.
way. Ed's the same way. Ed's like,
Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
retired.
Everyone
I don't
calls me
have
the
Come up with
female Ed.
more
I get it.
content.
Yeah.
You're much cuter though. I have to say.
I don't know. Ed's beard is pretty.
He may have a red beard, but he's definitely not as cute. That's for sure. Sorry, Ed.
And
If you're
hello, Craig.
watching.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
Easy,
Well, I
Adele.
haven't seen Ed yet, but
Easy, Adele.
we might pop a comment up now.
Learning social skills takes some practice.
I was looking.
So we're closing in on the 8 o'clock
Just,
hour.
just
and I know
remember
we
that your
only
social skills
have
at 12
an
were
hour
probably
left
kind of
of
rough
this.
too, Adele.
So
Oh,
is
did
there any questions that anyone in chat has for Chris before he has to get going?
You heard
I
me say
might be
hello,
able to
right?
stretch it a little bit. If you don't mind giving me just a second to check to see if my wife is home, because she may or may not have started dinner. If she hasn't started
I know,
dinner
Adele.
yet,
I
then
know. It's
I'll
tough,
stretch it.
but
if she
Okay.
has,
rather
I
try to teach social
haven't eaten all
skills.
day,
We're all
so-
we were all
It
young
gives
once.
people time to get questions and if they have any. So
there we
Go
go.
ahead.
All right.
We'll be here when you get back.
I'm going to leave the camera up so you can still see red. I'll be right back.
Okay. And we had
Muppet.
Tennessee Alpha
Muppet.
pop in. Hi, Robert. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hey
in.
Muppet, what is your real name?
it's been such a
I will
good
try
interview
to
with
commit
Chris
it to memory
so far.
and
It really
not just
was.
call you Muppet, ma'am.
It really was.
And I can so see why you love that fish.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
so
look at him back there.
awesome.
Look, it's like Chris is gone. And he's like, haha, I got the screen.
I love that fish too.
Yeah,
He is amazing.
beautiful.
Right. Every once in a while, when he goes over to the green side,
Except
you'll
Chris
see
was
the
toying with
severums
me and told
out
me
of
I
the-
could come rescue
or
him,
the-
but
yeah,
I'd have
the,
to drive to Seattle, which
not
is not fair.
severums.
Do you want me
Is
to
that
make
where
it
he is in
longer?
Washington,
Better?
Seattle?
Because I am eternally
All right,
blonde
fair
and I
enough,
often
Adele.
forget
I hear you.
things. There we go.
There we go.
We're zooming in on your fish while you're gone, Chris.
And Chris also does a lot of artwork. He's done a lot of different things too. He's a pretty good. He's a good artist also. He's shown me some
Jillian.
stuff with that.
Okay.
That's something
I will keep that in mind.
I would love to do some artwork. I think
I will
I've
try
shown
to
you a
commit
little
that to
bit of it,
memory.
didn't I,
Hey, honey,
Roxanne, a long time
Muppet's name is
ago,
Jillian.
Yes, you
but I
have.
don't-
Jillian. Okay.
I just with
And
the
we
kids.
have 48 that popped in. Hello, 48. Welcome.
Hey.
Hey there, Ryan Phil Manning. How are you?
You got me for
Hey,
another
Chris is
hour.
back.
We were just lurking on your fish. Oh yeah, my camera. There we are.
Oh, dogs, crazy
But
dogs.
I haven't had any questions come through.
The
in
dogs have lost their
chat.
minds.
So
Well, I can
I
stay
think
for another hour if you want, or whatever.
You're more than welcome to. What I normally do for the second hour is I open up chat for people to come up and be on panel if they want to be. So,
if we have no questions.
So Ryan, I don't know if you caught the gist of this, but what we're doing is watching
come up and chat.
someone else's stream and kind of Mystery Science Theater 3000ing them,
take
only
just
without
a
being
quick
as rude
break
as
in
they would be.
between, just to make sure everybody's settled down in the house.
You could admit
be
it.
right
You
back.
need to give yourself a water change, and that's my tank light.
That's exactly right. Okay, I'll be back.
All right, and I'm posting it in chat now. Hopefully it comes through. We shall see. So yeah, anyone that would like to come up with us, please feel free to.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do with
I love this thing. It makes it so easy to hide.
well,
my
recovering
face.
from COVID, so you guys are my entertainment. Well, we are glad to be your entertainment, Ryan, and I am glad you're recovering from COVID and not dying from it. We are actually watching Foxy Fish's
Yeah,
stream
I
with
don't
Mary
do well
Page
with face
and
masks
Chris from
when
Multi-Tank
I
Addiction,
get claustrophobic really
and
easy, and
they're just great people. So it's fun.
I have panic attacks from wearing a face mask. But for some reason, this is just a little plate of
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, Jeffrey,
fabric
is I am going to
in front of my face.
I'm going to picture
Yeah, so it's not
Muppet
wrapped around
as
my face,
Gillian Anderson from
have you? I don't know if you've heard of this. Have you heard
good
of
one. Okay.
Maids?
yeah, from
It's a syndrome.
oh, why can't I think the X-Files, from the X-Files, right?
It's actually
and
caused
then I will
by
just
face
try to
masks.
remember that it's a J and not a G.
It's called what was it?
Is that okay with you, Jillian?
Mask-induced
Ryan,
dry eye
Ryan,
syndrome.
I'm really glad you're recovering.
Yeah, me too.
Hope
Better
your
recovering
energy-
than dying, that's for sure.
Hope
Did
your
you get it
energy
bad, brother?
levels are getting better.
But you actually get dry
God,
eyes.
yeah, when I had it, it
Eyes
was
dry out,
literally
and
3 or 4
can
weeks
actually
of
get
just
scratches on
no
them
energy whatsoever. It
because
was ridiculous.
you don't blink as much. Like when you're looking at a screen, you don't blink as much, and that's why your eyes dry out and your eyes start to water and stuff. It's the same kind of thing when your face mask. There's all the exhaling comes out right here by your nose and hits the inside of your eyes
And fogs up your damn
and dries your
glasses.
eyes out.
It's tunneled
And
right
Screw
up
that
in your teeth.
dried out eye thing. It just
Yeah,
makes
well,
your
you've
glasses
got
all foggy.
all the time, don't you?
What makes your glasses foggy?
Yeah.
Your mask.
I got reading glasses.
It's funny because they can't even hear us, but they got onto the Max conversation too somehow.
Oh yeah, that is funny.
Uh-huh.
You're just the colorful blob that speaks English. So.
Yeah, I'm
Just a
fish
colorful
that
blob that
speaks
speaks English.
I'm a blur. You know, I can barely focus the screen as it is, so it's like I have a see there's a sign for you. When you have a magnifying glass on your desk so that you can read the small print on it.
Hey,
oh, there's a
Rico
stand.
stand.
Oh, Rico.
Rico Suave.
I'm serious. I have one here.
It was, I
He
just
has
saw
one
the computer
too, yeah.
first in there.
It is. It's always right by me. And now I'm not.
Rico. Right, they can't hear us.
Once we get
Oh,
to
my
1,000
God.
subscribers, then I'll be able to do this on your stream.
Yeah, you could poop on
see
Mary's
that?
stream and Rico's stream.
I'm so looking forward to pooping on your stream. You have no
gonna poop on
idea.
his stream.
Oh, I think his first stream is just gonna be nonstop, just fertilizer.
Oh yeah,
Seems likely.
You can
Please tell
expect
what
to
did
earn
you-
at least $20.
And poop poop, as Danny
Yep.
said.
Yeah. I love that.
Uh-oh. It hit
Oh,
my
is Rico
lap.
getting close
I
to
lost
1,000?
one of the
Must
turds.
be.
That's weird.
But
It's
what-
bothering me now. I can't find that magnifying.
Apparently, Rico's getting close to 1,000.
I was
I
just
need a
looking for
magnifying
that
glass to
that
find my
you were
magnifying glass.
I don't know how he gets. I don't know if he has the watch hours or
he
not,
is.
but
Hey, that looks very familiar. Is it the same one that I have?
Close. They look.
He has one too.
Yeah,
it is.
they are.
Mine's got water spots. I don't know if you can.
here's a link to their stream if you want to open it up in another tab. If you want to open it up in another tab and give them some watch hours.
The tanks are clean. The glass is secondary.
We're so easily amused.
Hey, Greg and Bree, you guys could communicate on FishTuber.com. I'm just saying, if you went to FishTuber.com, you could communicate there.
Unboxings and stuff. Got a bunch of new to me fish. Stuff I've never owned before.
Okay, I have to take care of some puppies, or they're
Oh, are they hungry?
really giving us dirty eyeball.
Ah, yeah.
Stop watching.
I'm a little fearful.
That's fair.
I think he
Must take care of that issue.
Oh my
See,
gosh.
this is why it's called the Hot
Right in
Mess
the middle of
Express.
thinking.
On
Right.
cue. On cue.
Look at
Let's all do it.
Hey, everybody, get your
If anybody wants to
screenshots
come up
now.
and
That's
chat
a
with me
great
while we're watching the show, you're welcome to pop up. Oh, I need to see if anybody else is coming up too, because this one's been going on for a while, and there might be new stuff that I have not seen yet.
I think you might be coming
I was gonna say, where's
Yeah, yeah.
Chubb?
Again.
My router.
Where R&B?
I
Yeah,
got
go hunt down Cubs.
Where's Ricky?
You were thinking
Oh,
too
yeah.
hard, weren't you?
No, the only person doing anything is Kaler's, and I think he's down now. He was just testing his he was just testing his Wi-Fi in his truck. So
You know, it's a tie between the Roseline barbs and the black ruby barbs. They're both.
so we
awesome.
got live. Nope, the only
They're both
lives
awesome.
are
The black ruby barbs are really active.
oh, KG
They're
Tropicals
chasing
is
each other
live. Does anybody want to switch over to KG
The
Tropicals?
rose lines are pretty cool too, though. They just got really cool colors. There's like pink and yellow, and they just look amazing.
Yeah, they're gorgeous fish.
And I got a bunch of CPDs, which I already had, and
Cool.
tiny little ones.
Let's see what they're doing.
I got them from Aquahuna, who I bought from before, but I didn't realize they had a new category. They have small ones and medium ones. The medium
All right,
ones.
I
are
think
what
we will
bought
stay here
before.
for a
I
little
bought
bit
the small
longer,
ones,
but
and I didn't know they were CPDs at first because they're so.
we will pop over to
small.
KG in a little bit and see how they're doing.
Some of their fish come in very, very
So, and one didn't survive the trip, but they refunded me really quick on that. I'm looking at them right now. They're in a little 5-gallon right here next to me for their quarantine, and now it's a grow out because they're so small.
So are you gonna put those in like a summer tub or something?
No, maybe. I want to do a summer tub this year, so I don't know if I'm gonna put those. I've been thinking about maybe some white clouds or just some of my guppies. I have a ton of guppies.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would be exciting.
So I haven't decided yet. I really want, I haven't bred any egg layers at all before. I've never, because I've only been doing this like 8 months, right? So I really want to breed these CPDs.
Wow, Rico's new to the breeding
I
thing.
haven't bred any egg scatterers, so if it's a Danio or a Tetra, basically, I haven't. I would love to, but
that'll be my first try.
Roxanne's definitely an expert on the CPDs.
Yeah, all my Danios, yeah. I started with 2 CPDs and I now have 37 of them.
Nice.
And I started with 6 zebra Danios, and last I counted, there were 367.
Wow. So, and I'm not doing anything. They're just having fun. So
I guess it's a lot of fun. I want
Now,
to
if I tried to breed them on purpose, if I tried to breed them on purpose, it probably wouldn't happen. But because I'm just letting them do their thing, they're doing their thing.
Are you gonna start sending them out to people? What are you doing?
I just sold 300 of the zebra Danios because I'm closing down the pond because I'm prepping to move, and I just sold 12 of the celestial trail Danios.
All right, guys, we're gonna just for giggles, we are gonna go over to KG Tropicals and see what he's talking about for a little bit.
Right now, that are going to be needing new homes soon. So
We will come back here if everybody wants to, but for a minute, we'll go over here and see what KG Tropicals is doing.
Is this your new normal? My problem is right in the middle.
It's all right here.
Lose the weight with
today, and then I think he said another one maybe tomorrow. So I might see if I can't swing down there this weekend and maybe get some more stuff. I don't know, but awesome.
So the
shop.
link
You're
for
definitely
KG
gonna want to
Tropicals
check
is
that out.
here.
You know, channel has
Oh,
seen a
hey,
little bit of a
R&B,
slump
come and
over the
If you want
last
to,
couple of
if you want
years.
to open them up, if you want to open them up in their
time of year, I don't know if
in
people are
another
sick of seeing my face. I don't know what it is, but hopefully this will kind of get us
in
out of that
another
funk. Who
tab
knows?
so that
But
you can
it hasn't
throw a like
taken
at
away
them and
my love
chat over
for
there if you want
doing
to.
videos. I absolutely love it. I'm
come
having a
up
blast
to
with the
this
channel.
on the
But you know, it's
chair,
just kind of one of
Ricky.
those down times, and that
Yeah,
sucks.
Ricky, pop up if
But
you like.
hopefully,
Link's right there.
Somebody come
hopefully
up
this
to
will
the
change that.
panel,
Rama
Ricky.
can come to the rescue. So anyway, I got another fun story to tell you. I considered editing the name or the title of this stream like 5 minutes before I went live. I was about to do it, and then I said no
Oh, yeah, we
because
like
it
him
would
this way.
kind
Yeah.
of be, well, it wouldn't be clickbait. I don't
Gorgeous.
know.
Thank
I
you,
was going to
honey.
title this video or this stream, I saved. It was 11.
Uncle
Saved
might
11.
post
It was either 10 or 11
the StreamYard
full-grown
link
koi
so Ricky
from
could come
certain
in.
death.
It's already up. It's up in the.
Oh,
And
okay.
that would be kind of embellishing a little bit
It's
because
pinned, man. It's pinned.
I don't think they would have
But I
died, but
don't
I
see
definitely
it,
made them
sir.
happier.
I think it's
And
pinned.
maybe I saved them. Who knows? But let me tell you the story. Lisa and I, we do this weird thing.
It was pinned.
I've been doing this my
Yeah, and,
entire adult life, and I think it
It's
has
not pinned
kind of
anymore?
rubbed off on
Oh,
her,
no.
and she does it too.
Oh yeah, it is. It's
It's
pinned.
like a hobby almost.
Oh, okay.
I am always looking at real estate. I'm no real estate investor. I just do. I like, for some reason, I like going on Zillow and Realtor.com and websites like that just to see what's going on. I don't know. Sometimes there's a house right across the street that's for sale, and I'm like, oh, let me see how much that house is going for or whatever. I don't know. It's just something I've always enjoyed doing. Maybe it's fantasizing. I don't know, but I'm always looking at houses. And this particular house, she found a house near us. She brought her phone out and said, you got to look at this.
Oh, what is he going to do?
And
Buy a
showed me
house
this
and turn
house.
it into a fish room?
That's on the market right now. We're not in the market right now, but this house was in the market. And I looked at it and I was like, if we were in the market to buy a house, this would be the one, because it was a nice enough house, needed some work. You could tell.
Oh, kick-ass
needed some
RB.
work, which that's right up my alley.
I had someone drop off a beta, 10 or 12 goldfish, and 4
Had a
baby chicks today.
5,000
Nice.
square foot building.
Look at you acting like a full-blown
on the
fish
property
rescue, RB.
that we would be able to use for the business, which is a dream.
That
And then it also had a giant koi pond on this property. I say giant, really any pond is giant to me because I don't have a pond and I've always dreamt of having a pond. So any pond to me is like, whoa, that's spectacular. This pond was probably 10 feet wide by 20 feet long or so. And it actually had 2 ponds, but they were like attached to each other. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Somebody's
We went out
squeaking.
to this house to look at it just for fun.
Taco
Again,
Bear.
we're not
Yeah.
we're not in the market or anything, but it's, it was, there it is. So we went and decided to look at it and had a lot of fun. It's, again, it's just something that we do for fun. I don't know. Some people
They
go
house
to
shop
bars
for
and
fun,
drink.
honey.
We go look at houses. I don't know.
It's like what they do for
We go
entertainment.
to this house and I immediately go to the pond. Lisa immediately realizes there's 17 or 18 cats on the property. House is vacant. Nobody's there. The power's still on at the house, but there's nobody living there or anything. So it's not like we were, looking in the windows and the people were sitting in there having a bologna sandwich. It wasn't anything like that. There's nobody in the house. Property completely empty. So she starts running around with the cats and or chasing them because none of them wanted to come up to her because they're wild. Or whatever. Immediately saw was behind the house, but the power was on at the house, but the pond was not running. I know koi are very resilient. They were all swimming around. It's not like they were up at the top gasping for air or anything like that. So me saying that I saved these koi would be embellishing a little, but I made their life a little bit better, and I feel good about that.
I
So
stare
I
at the
look in
wife's
there,
forehead, waiting for
it's
the
completely
Botox to
dormant,
wear off,
but
and for
I
some
hear
movement,
the hum.
it
you know,
hasn't
the
yet. Did a
hum
good job with it.
from the pump. The way this pond was done, it didn't have a skimmer and all that kind of stuff. Basically had a pump, a large pump, in the main pond that pumped water
What
up
happened to you
the
guys?
second pond,
We
which
got
had
booted
like a
out.
big
Oh.
bog filter kind of thing.
Oh, I'm glad you're back.
That pond trickled down into the
I'm putting it on
third
mute
pond,
because the puppies
which
are
then
playing.
trailed over and dumped into the main pond. So there's 3 bodies of water that were fed by this one pump. The pump was running. I could hear it, but nothing was happening. So Lisa's running.
Hey, Ricky, how you doing, man?
What am I going to do?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Let me turn the camera around real quick.
But I ended up doing some
What
investigation.
are we looking at?
And I got down in there. I didn't get in the pond, but
I'm trying to show y'all the
I pulled the pump up, and the pump was just
Oh, he booted himself.
jam-packed full of all kinds of stuff. This house is in the woods, plenty of leaves and gnarliness and stuff.
I hit the wrong button.
I saw that.
He got his first rescue today. Beta.
And it just completely
These are the goldfish. I'm not sure what kind of goldfish these are.
They look like just breeders that have made it through. They're not comet tails, I don't think.
Well, because over here,
and I start scraping away.
There's a pretty.
Oh, that is a comet tail.
Done,
That's a comet tail right there.
Wasn't removable, or maybe it was, and I just couldn't do it because it had a lot of.
Oh, there might be some more comet tails in there. It's kind of hard to see.
I couldn't put any kind of.
Yeah, they're all staying in the back except for these 4 over here. They're just swimming around.
I got all the time I need.
But I wasn't prepared for them because this tank here was supposed to be for my guppies.
I think a couple of those guys are koi. Looks like you got some goldfish and some koi in there. I can't tell. It's kind of.
The fish did seem.
That's what I was thinking.
After that, because the water was running, they were getting.
I think you got a mix.
There was
I don't know what that guy is. That guy's not a goldfish or a koi.
So I kind of patted myself.
Oh yeah, maybe he is. Yeah, maybe
That's
he's a koi. Maybe
that
that is a
is
koi. Yeah, there's a koi there, and there's a koi there, and that's a comet tail goldfish, and that's a regular
Yeah,
feeder goldfish.
I like that
made
one
it.
right there because it's almost like a see-through goldfish.
Yeah, well, that's comet tail.
You are, who knows?
Yeah,
how long
the-
that's going to sit there. The market being
Change
the way
back
it is
white.
right now.
I don't like the red color. There it goes. You can see it better. Seeing
Yeah.
better now a little bit.
Yeah.
It's going to buy it and flip it. And so who knows how
Yeah, there's some regular goldfish in there. There's some koi, and there's some
and it's like
comet tails.
I don't care
Beta
about goldfish
is in
that are
here.
there.
I don't have a light on the beta.
Yeah, I can't see him at all at the moment. He's hiding.
For saving those fish's lives, even though they'd have probably been.
Yeah, he's probably hiding behind the filter.
These
Yeah,
days,
yeah.
you're on somebody's property. It doesn't belong to you. You go sticking your hand in there. People are looking
I'm
to
sure
steal
it's too dark to.
Come after me. I don't
to,
know what you think you're going to get, but come after me if you want for saving your fish. But anyway, felt good about myself. Got some holes in my hands from all of those thorns.
Oh, good. So he went in to save some fish out of his pond. That's cool. Hey, I gotta make hold on. I gotta make a pit stop. RB, I gotta make a pit stop. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm just making my way outside.
Wanting to catch me trespassing so they can sue me and take all $9 that I have. But anyway, thought you might. If there were people still living in that house, we would have not walked up to the house. We would have probably driven by and just said, "Oh yeah, that looks nice," and we would have kept on going. But because it was the circumstances being what they were, and because there was a whole bunch of cats running around the property.
Oh, look at the little ducks.
We got out and we started.
They're all baby chicks.
Anyway,
Oh, baby chicks.
and I wish we were in the market to buy a house because I can confidently say
Yeah, it had 4 of them dropped.
We would have.
I had 4 of them dropped off.
Beautifully for our situation. But,
Oh my goodness.
So,
Oh, they are adorable.
Yeah, I was ready.
That's it.
I'm set up for chickens and that. I'm not set up for fish and that yet.
Right.
And then I will turn it
Oh, the baby chicks are adorable. We had a friend of ours that raised chickens, all different types of chickens, and doves. He used to raise doves too.
Yeah, I had to figure out.
Yeah, well-trained doves.
Yeah, I had to figure out what.
All right, I think we'll pop back over to Foxy's.
Yes, those are.
Lisa and I are always talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind those are.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ricky's
got
got
them.
something going on. You might want to pop up, Mike. He was showing the baby chicks and stuff today.
Oh, well, let's get him up.
Hold on. I'll walk back around there in a minute.
Throw them in Red's tank. He'll eat 'em.
Let me. I'm trying to get the ducks up, and then I'll walk back around there real quick.
Okay.
How did you get? How did you light your tank?
Oh, Terry's on.
Where
Yeah.
it's blue and half of it's green.
Oh Lord.
I can show you.
No,
that.
he'll be
Here's-
respectful. He'll be good. How come he considers? Oh, never mind. We'll talk about that off.
Were we going to do an Endler Guppy thing again?
On.
No.
You'll
No.
see it in a little while. Once that light warms up, it becomes a disco. And that's how it flickers like crazy.
Wow, Muppet.
It's annoying.
Went bad.
So
And it's
upcoming
not-
seizure warning, guys.
Yeah,
That's funny. Terry asked him about that light. We were like, "Why is?
Yeah, and then there's
Why does he have 2 lights on the tank?" And so he just said
So,
that the one light
I
works.
put
It
it
just
on
turns
the
into a
night
disco. It
light.
starts flashing.
Ironically, it's brighter over here because all of the duckweed has worked its way that way.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
I did a top off
Because we just had this conversation about. Well, we were watching his stream last night. We had this long conversation about the lights
Yeah,
in
we
that
did.
tank.
Too. Well, and we talk about it all the time.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the tanks to get the noise down. And
I'm
once
back
I
at
got
the
water
at the chicks.
above the
Okay,
outside of the
let's see 'em.
filter, all the duckweed moved from this side of the tank to this side of the tank.
Okay.
There's the outlet's right there. That's the weird part. It went to the filter.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Even with
Aw.
an air-driven filter.
Yeah, I know they're adorable.
The buttons, and you're like, why? Wouldn't you go to the calm side? And,
They are
you know,
super cute.
No, they're pulled in by the weight.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah, the
about.
guy had picked up the baby
I can see
chicks,
that.
the
I can see that
goldfish,
behind me.
and the
It's
beta
reflecting off the
for
wall of
his
my tank.
daughter for her birthday.
Computer.
Hi,
3
Jacob
days
Aquatics.
ago,
Well, this is Chris's
and
disco tube,
and his
right?
daughter didn't want them.
Well, I think because it has an eye twitch, just like I do.
Awesome.
Yeah, those are adorable.
They are super
Aw.
Uh-oh.
cute.
Freeze.
Oh my goodness.
He tried.
Awesome. Thank you, RB. That's freaking amazing.
Yeah, I was laying down and I kept hearing someone knock on the door. I'm like,
Still have the
who the
lights
heck
on?
is here?
Oh, it's
And
a
looked out the door. The guy sitting there holding a bag,
It looks
2
great.
bags of fish,
In your
and
head,
a box
it's
with
usually right in the middle of
Right.
it.
That's on purpose.
chicks in it.
Right?
I was like, if I can't get background,
Oh,
noise,
there's
like-
one of the ducks.
right?
He's like,
Yeah,
he's like,
Hey, where's
I've
your
seen someone in town that knew you, and and they said that you was taking in animals and give me your address. I'm like, thanks. They could at least called.
It's just
Right,
like a
right,
spray
right.
can of
Yeah, we get that a
Right.
lot too. People are like,
Yeah,
"I'm-"
we do.
They just show up
olive drab
out
green.
front with a bunch of fish, and you're like, "Oh,
So-
I guess you're bringing
The
fish
tank
by."
is
Got it.
green.
Right. Yeah.
Without
No call, so we
any
have a chance to
duckweed.
get anything set up. But that's okay.
Yeah, that was
So
like me.
if
Because
I were to get a green
Oh,
screen,
that
wanna do a
20
green
gallon
screen
was
effect,
supposed to
all
be
I'd have
for
do
the
is turn the
guppies
white
Yeah.
that I'm getting from
Zoom in on a tank.
Jess.
I got it covered.
I'm like, okay, where am I going to put them at?
That'll use tank as green screen.
Because my 10 gallon is tore down right now, and a 55 gallon is tore down.
Okay.
That's me. I want to try
And
something.
and I just had the
You're not
20
in the
gallon,
background, you're in the
so I
foreground.
just stuck it in the 20 gallon.
You're right there.
Right, right.
Oh no.
But I'm going to set the 10 gallon up in the
I've
next
got
couple of
2
days
cameras
and
going.
move the goldfish
And
over
it's very lit.
to them, to it.
Right, right.
That wasn't a leg.
Nice.
Oh my
Goodness.
god.
But
I hope it wasn't
but I
green.
posted a video.
This is rated
Oh.
for adults, Rico behave.
About 30 minutes ago. I'm not sure if it's.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
I don't know if it's
Second.
uploaded yet or not.
Hold on a second, Ricky. All right, so Jacob, what we are doing is watching Foxy's channel while they're doing their thing, and we're trying not to talk over them all the time, but occasionally we're going to, especially with Terry over there, because Terry talks incessantly, so you can count on us talking over them from time to time.
But yes, thank you for giving us a like on both streams. Thank you very much.
Yep, that's appreciated, brother.
Greatly appreciated.
They love chasing each other around.
Okay, continue, RB.
Of course, now I can't see them. They don't like the camera.
I'm not ready to take fish in yet.
Who are we looking at? Rico's tank?
It's not done yet.
Yeah, I think we're looking at Rico's tank.
Stuff is really starting to come in.
Yeah, good.
Oh, and looky here.
Yeah, this guy. I gotta figure out what's going on with this 55 gallon.
Oh, what type of catfish is that?
You see it?
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay, Mike, I'm gonna jump back in chat.
All right, Ricky. All right, brother. We will see you on the flip side, man.
Thank you so much for popping in.
No problem.
They're just gonna have to stop and come over
Nice
here
plant.
and hang out with us, right?
Yeah, it's way
Yeah.
cooler to
we
be
can all
over here.
It's a nice looking tank.
But yes, Rico was showing you the fish, and I'm like, oh, that's a
Yeah.
beautiful snail.
I like the snails too.
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
pretty.
but I like the
Yeah, I
They're
snail.
saw
healthy,
snails
really
too.
good looking.
Why did Rico change his name to
I didn't
YEDT?
see the
Yet.
catfish at all.
It's a spotted Raphael.
Beautiful.
And there's Terry. That's a spotted Raphael. He does know his fish types. He does.
Yeah,
When those Denison barbs grow up, they'll be fantastic.
beautiful plants.
All right, so that's
I love the look of that.
Okay, I really have to get some stuff done. Love you guys. Please take over.
Go get some stuff done.
Hang out.
Some creeping Jenny.
I wonder
Yes, and I'll be on my best behavior.
if I could open StreamYards and stream.
Hey, Lori,
StreamYards.
that's actually Rico's tank on the other
Oh, you
stream.
got a thick mat up there. I'm liking your floaters.
yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What happened to Foxy's?
Uh-oh, what?
Cameras.
Hey, cameras, everybody. Everybody, put your pants back on.
I'm sitting here going, I
Dang
ain't
it.
got
Really?
hands up.
all right.
Put
I
your
just want to
feet
try
down and hands
Yeah, well,
up.
I'm holding my phone, so I can only put one hand up. That's
One at a time.
That was the first time I tried that, so I just wanted to see how well it would work. I probably should have tried it in a private stream first. But it seemed to work okay, huh?
No, it's
I
fine.
think it did.
Yeah,
Nice.
worked out good.
Coming along.
Thank
It's
you for-
the tank is really starting to, I'm not going to put I got laser cories today. I finally got.
Oh, he got the laser cories. Kick ass. He was just looking for him.
He's a fire in his lasers.
That.
But thank you
that
for
tank's like-
showing us that tank. I love how it scaped.
Well, thanks for looking
Oh,
at
the
it.
fish are gorgeous.
It's going to be mostly bottom stuff, though. No, I'm not going to go with that. And it's inappropriate to make it look that.
Yeah.
Fishion doesn't want to wear pants.
But it's, think about it. I got the catfish, I got the cories, I got crebenzas coming tomorrow.
Jacobs.
That's about it, I guess. I get, but
I'll agree
there's a
with
lot of bottom
Jacobs.
stuff. Pants are overrated.
Yeah,
Pants are
I don't
overrated.
wear pants. I wear shorts.
I wear
year-round.
shorts pretty much now until late October, but the rest of the year it's all pajama pants.
Yeah, no, I'm shorts year round. Fortunately, Walmart just changed their policy about a month ago because they were not letting anybody wear shorts in the store, and they just made it okay for people
What?
to wear shorts. And I'm like,
Wait,
dude, I'm
did anybody
300
else
pounds
experience
and
that you couldn't
I'm
wear shorts in a
6'1", 300
Walmart?
pounds, and you're making me walk around the store and pick stuff for people. I'm I'm sweating like a pig here. I need shorts.
Oh, he works there.
swampland
Works
down
there. Okay, got it.
That wasn't
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Lord,
Your
killing me.
leg hair produces
Oh,
COVID or what?
this is going left field. Mary's dying over there. Look, you're killing Mary.
It's a good thing the
Mary, you're
microphone's
muted.
up here, else all we'd hear is
She
her
doesn't
laughing.
even know she's muted.
Hey, I forgot.
Mom. This is why it's called the Hot Mess Express, ladies and gentlemen. Please hold on. We're probably going to derail real quick here.
Usually about the time
Get
I
me and
show
Rico
up.
together, that usually happens. I mean, our last conversation, we derailed several times, didn't we?
I don't even have any rails, man. It's just wide field.
He's a monorail.
I go
He's carving
everywhere.
his own path through the forest.
I was going to say something. Now I forgot what it was. Something.
I'm good for that.
It wasn't an inappropriate joke this time.
Oh gosh darn it! That's why it didn't stick with you then.
Short.
Robert said hashtag
Short.
chafing.
You
Short.
said you wear them year round, Chris, but we keep our house at 62 in the wintertime. So shorts just aren't.
That would be heaven for me. I would love that, but I am outnumbered. I've got 2 women in the house, so my wife walks through the front door and she's like, "Oh, it's colder in here than it is out there." I'm like, "It's snowing outside."
I don't even keep my dogs in 62-degree weather.
Oh, I like it. And
The
we all
garage?
wear.
Ryan, you got COVID from somebody in shorts.
It's more cost.
I am not buying it, brother.
It doesn't hurt the inside of the house.
So did you get it bad or did you just
keep
get it
warm enough and dry
mild?
enough and
I think I got it
you get
mild,
used
but
to
it did
You get
take
used
me
to
down
it.
for a month.
I mean, I remember years ago watching a documentary. There's some Inuits. It was like 0 degrees out, and they were out in shorts and t-shirts because that was like a heat wave. It was so warm for them. So you just get acclimated.
Look at all of us in the fall.
Ryan, if
when
you
it
want to come
drops
up on the
60
stream, you are welcome
degrees,
to.
we're
All you got
all
to do is
putting
click that link,
coats
brother.
on, and we're
Excuse me, I
cold.
have the hiccup. I'm getting
But
hiccups.
after winter and it gets 60 degrees, you're like, it's spring, and you see everybody in t-shirts and shorts, and they're like,
Yeah,
woo.
you get acclimated. You do.
Let me see here. It is 43 degrees outside right now.
Wow.
And I wore shorts to work.
That's cold for you guys, isn't it?
Oh, it's a little bit chilly.
I mean, it is.
Let me update it.
Today was like 77 here.
Yeah,
Oh,
it made
that
it
wasn't
into the
updated.
70s
It's
here
55.
It was a
Oh.
record high.
These are the moments that I'm
Oh,
really
it's
glad I
currently
live in Florida.
68. Upstate New York, we get snow at Mother's Day quite often, and it was 68 degrees today. Tomorrow is supposed to be about 70, and Saturday maybe 80 degrees, another record high. That's amazing.
Oh, you're still in the beginning stages?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm only a few hours south from you, so that means I'm getting that weather too.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty close.
most
Although the
people
lake
get
does
it like I
affect
got it,
us.
Ryan.
I
You
guess
get
not so much
you
this
get you just lose all your energy and
more
just
on the
it's,
extremes when
you
when
just
it
don't
gets
feel
really
like
super
doing
cold, the lake keeps us
anything.
a
I
little
mean,
bit warmer. When it's
even
super
getting out of
hot,
bed,
lake keeps us
it's
cooler.
just
About 10
uncomfortable
degrees,
as
or
hell.
it takes about 10
And you get
degrees off
a
of
lot
the
of congestion in the chest,
Yeah, it
but
keeps you stable.
Yeah.
but for me, it wasn't like
It is.
pneumonia
And we
or
get a
anything. It
ton
was
of
just
lake effect snow.
it was just a really,
always hear about
really,
Buffalo
really
getting
bad
hit with a lot
cough,
of snow.
and
get about half
felt like somebody was sitting on my chest a
Well,
lot.
see, that's the other thing.
But
You always
that
hear the Pacific Northwest,
linked with the
Washington
absolute
gets
lack
so
of
much
energy
rain.
was pretty
Yeah.
We
pretty
don't
rough.
get
I
as
mean,
much
it
as New
definitely
York
was not
does.
enjoyable.
Yeah, Rochester is
Nobody
very warm.
knows that for
But
some
I didn't even
reason.
know I had
Like,
it until the
they're
cough
like,
kicked
oh
in.
yeah, it's always raining in Washington.
Except when
No.
in New York, it just rains like crazy for a day or two, and you get a whole bunch of rain at once. Where in the Pacific Northwest, it's like gloomy and misty, humid like every
It
day.
was like that today for about half of the day. It was just drizzle all morning.
I actually
And
do
then
kind of pity these poor
right
folks.
around
It was
somewhere
85 here. I
between
could have
10
gone to
and
the
noon
beach
this
and
morning,
caught a
it
tan. I got a tan
cleared up,
yesterday. I was out
and
pressure
it
washing,
was
and
it was
I got a nice tan
sunny
on
and
from it.
warm out, as everybody liked to call it, but it was a high of 55.
A high of
We're
55.
gonna have a scorcher this Wednesday. It's gonna be 72. People are not gonna know what to do with themselves.
Yeah, I know.
Probably be 150 here in a month. Well, no, it won't be that high, but I bet it'd be
It
99.
used to be just a cottage. It was my buddy. This is a long story, but he's a professor of philosophy at RIT, and super nice guy. He's a Mexican national. He's lived all over the world, just amazing stories and stuff. And he sold.
A long story from Rico.
They're just not as nice. That's I'm gonna leave it at that. But he was out there. Over in
There's Kenny driving.
You know, petting his dog.
Kenny's up.
And it was 70 degrees at the time.
I take it they didn't.
No, although he said he had one. I have to talk to him about it. I said he had one, like a hexagon one that he wanted to get rid of. I need to. Thanks for reminding me. I'm going to go down and talk to him tomorrow.
I'll take this one, but I want to give you 3 more.
Well, guys, if somebody wants to come up over here and help me, Mystery Science Theater, these folks, I think I'm going to pop out and go ahead and pop up over there because at least I'll have people to chat to. I love you guys. I'm going to drop out and I will see you over there. Let me throw you the link again just in case you don't know where it
They
is.
would stand outside in the dead of winter in their uniforms and shorts, waiting for the bus.
Paste. There's the link.
Uniforms. You guys had to wear uniforms.
And we will see you next time when we and actually we may come back up and do this again later, but we'll definitely see you tomorrow or the next day when we do this again. So signing off. See you guys. We're going over to that one, and we'll see you later.
Huh? Was it